Funds.
There's active malicious spreading of lies. It's the Crown will be handling the issue. Conspire with Justify HD and present me as a child predator. I interacted with a 14-year-old fan, sir. I took money from the campaign to pay for them, that I abuse animals.
Like Mike
And Edwin.
Like Mike.
In fact, you are gleefully graining your hands like some sort of Machiavellian supervillain at the idea that you may be able to run a defamation campaign on me.
Like Mike
And Edwin. Like Mike.
I should be a piece of shit that lies on the ground and just repeatedly gets kicks and is silent about it. I'm a victim. Memes and shit. Yeah, read it again. I know you're big brain. Yeah, no, you pretend. You haven't even fucking idiot. You haven't even asked.
Funds. Who wants to be saved by a woman? Women don't even want to be saved by women. Who wants to be saved by a woman? Women don't even want to be saved by women. You are a piece of human trash.
Like Mike and Edwin. Like Mike.
But I know who you are. You are a piece of human trash. Go fucking go.
Like Mike and Edwin. Like Mike.
DM.
So, why did you give Mike permission to draw your Bigfoot Bill in his newest Monster Hunt comics?
I love helping Mike out as a fellow Christian. I've told him, burn every bridge you got, and if everything goes wrong, just fall back on your video game money. I mean, it's a simple plan that I've stuck to, and I don't know why he won't do it.
Yes.
What the hell? That's just weird.
Yes.
You're the last person I want to talk about this movie with.
Oh, why? Because you don't want to get in your pajamas with me, Nasser?
That's sick.
Yes.
Mike, dance with your wife some more. Why you're like to me? You're like that clown with the red rooster, Mitch pencil neck Budweiser. Why did he get a pretty wife? Why did you get a pretty wife? Where's my pretty wife?
And I go in there, and Mike is sitting there, leaned back in his chair with sunglasses on, and he goes, "You're in quite a pickle, aren't you, Ethan?"
Do that laugh again. That's
I can't. Yeah, I mean, it was something else. He's like, "You're in quite the pickle, aren't you, Ethan?"
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No, don't do that.
Oh, yes.
Liam Gray says, Doug, do you denounce Nasser?
No, there's no need to. Nasser does it himself every day.
No, folks, we're going to have a Saturday night slumber party massacre with Nasser. Yes.
What are you talking about?
Yes, it's going to be a massacre with Nasser. Saturday night slumber party.
Bring me Ethan and John. Bring them to me now.
Bring me Ethan and John. Welcome, everybody. Afterlife with Nasser, episode 120. Zack, here's what happened. Malin Militia, how are you guys doing in the chat? We got 24 people in here. Hit that thumbs up, thumbs down, whichever one you guys prefer. Share out the link to this stream, please. And let me catch up with you guys in the chat. And we'll go over just a little bit of shilling here, but you guys can buy my books at that link. You can get Creepster shirts at that link. Creepsters is launching October 15th. Keep an eye out. There's the link for the Cyberfrog First Wave action figures. Check that out. There's a link for Godlike. Sam Lombardo says, people can't buy your books if they don't have funds. Funds. There's a link for Super Asia Fun Toy. Hyperion says, oh boy, I can't wait to hear Soy Rage explain the whole debacle. No, there's no Soy Rage tonight. He's at work. I wasn't even going to stream tonight because Soy Rage isn't here, but then topics came up and I had to, but Tom said Zach don't want to hear it. He blocked you. Zach never blocked me. He just had a bad take. And I guess well, I'll read a few more chats and then we'll get into it. Green October says funds. General Piggy, aka Bean from PA, says praise be to Mass with Nas. Oh my goodness, General Piggy. Got Lord Nemesis here. Let's see Ethan here saying funds and bring Liam to me now. Mr. Von Stugel says from one Liam Saboter stream to another. Let's see P Money in here. Tom says your writing made Zach laugh out loud. That's a high compliment from a tough critic. That is a good compliment. P Money says, unfortunately, neither Zach nor Nasser can teach the other proper hairstyles. Send the link to EVS. I'm gonna put it in the green room. I just thought I'd just say a few words before I get guests in here, so it'll be there in a second, Ethan, if you want to come by. But I did want to start off this stream saying I don't hate Zach. I don't have a problem with him, but since he commented on it, I think a few things should be explained. And I like Zach. I backed his first 2 books. I've been watching him since I was in college. I donate to his GoFundMe. I just think he gave a really bad take today, and I wanted to discuss it. Let's see. Lock It Up Inc. says Liam nuked a lot of his videos today. That's interesting, I guess, but I mean he does that all the time. But let me get my let me get the link copied. Let me find the green room. Here it is. Okay, link is in the green room. So yeah, if Ethan or anybody in the green room wants to come on, they can. But we will get into it. Let me share my screen. People are saying isn't it saboteur? How do you say it? Is it saboteur? Says Mr. Von Stugel, you illiterate. Everyone makes fun of me because I always mispronounce things. But let me share my screen. We're going to be going over to Kiwi Farms. And I guess it would help if I actually had scrolled down to it first. My bad, guys. But this is where everything started with my post here. Oh, hey, Ethan. Hey, Ethan, how's it going?
Hi.
How are you doing today?
No, I'm doing good. I'm drawing, watching gangster videos, and then you came on. So I dropped the gangster videos, and I decided to watch you instead.
Oh, thank you, Ethan. That's very sweet.
Yep.
Oh yeah, my day's been all right. I did a bunch of writing, went to the store, bought some books, and now I'm here to stream. I don't know if you had caught any of this on the farms or not, but Zach had posted a review today of Brutus. He liked it. He said it made him laugh, and I just thought that I would take that opportunity to, in the comments, just explain my side of the story, since a lot of people don't quite know what happened. And so I had commented, just so everybody knows, I wrote this, and Donald DeLay stole the campaign money and didn't credit me properly. He never even sent me a copy of the book. And then it was missing a few minutes later.
I deleted it, huh?
Yeah, he deleted it. So that was unfortunate. I know a few people ended up saying in this thread that, that's not really the time and place, but I mean, in my opinion, it kind of was. It's a review of the book, and Zach has never really shied away from comic book drama before, and I just got a feeling that if this happened to anybody, like even somebody like Mags, he would have done a video on it. But for some reason, whenever it comes to me, people kind of want to shy away from it, give Donald a pass. They're not really interested in talking about it.
Yeah. It was messy. 2018.
Yeah, I never thought it would quite go like this. But this is Rupin here. I really like Rupin. He says, I have to side with Zach on this one. He is not into CG drama, only going after Twitter SJWs. As you can see, Zach rarely interacts with anybody CG outside of Ethan. And this thing with Donald DeLay, we get it. He stole from you, but there's really nothing anybody can or wants to do about it since he is still getting work. So basically, he's living in your head rent-free and laughing while you are attracting negative attention to yourself. Just take this as a lesson learned and focus on growing your own brand instead of trying to hurt Donald's. He's already doing that with how insanely late Cash Grab is.
That's not his fault. He's done.
That's what I heard. But who are they waiting on now? Is it the Ashcan guy, or what are they waiting on?
Yeah, the Ashcan's done too. So I don't really know what the holdup is now. I guess Cecil's finding printers. He is actually going to produce the book, and I mean, he paid for it all. He's got all the artwork there. The whole thing about running away with the money is very, very funny, but Cecil has money. I mean, the thing about Cecil is, in real life, he actually has money. So he is going to produce the comics and then do Cash Grab too. I just don't know what his plan is. I think he might reach out to me and ask me to help him with a printer. I'd be happy to do that.
I really like Cecil. When the book comes out, I'm gonna buy it. I don't know. I'm a little hesitant to actually back it right now because I just want to make sure it actually does come out. But that's kind of a thing I've been doing with campaigns recently is whenever I see a new campaign, I'm actually waiting till the book comes out, then I'll buy it. Or See if they put out a book first, then I'll back their second book. That's kind of what I'm doing now as far as campaigns, just to avoid the whole like, hey, I backed this and it's been 3 years thing, you know?
Understood. Yeah, I know. I mean, we do really well on eBay.
Yeah.
For stuff that's already out. Stuff that's already been printed. It's just going to make crowdfunding kind of dry up a little bit, but it doesn't mean the money's going to go away. It just means that some people are going to be like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'll wait to buy it until it's printed. Okay.
Yeah. Like, I mean, you brought in a few new guys and I did fully believe in them, but I had bought from pros before that, never fulfilled like Elliot. And so that's why I was a little hesitant. But now that I saw like Andy Smith came out with First Man book 1 and now he's on book 2, I had him on the show. I don't know if you caught the interview. We had a good show, me, him, and Soy Rage the other day. And now I'm going to back book 2 because I know he fulfills. Same thing with like Starlight Cats. I wanted to back it, but I'm sort of approaching it differently now and waiting to see if people actually put it out first. So like I'm going to back Inglorious Rex pretty soon. So that's just kind of the model I've been doing. But
Shane and Yanzi have it together. When it's a married couple that's working together, it's going to work. It's like especially when they're going to fulfill it themselves and the wife is really involved. Me and Andrea are a great team, and Shane and Yanzi are a great team too. They'll just get it done together.
Yeah, they're really sweet. I like those guys. But let me continue here. So this is me replying to Rupin. So I said, well, Zack's business was screwed with twice by Kickstarter and Mark Waid. People like me paid to help support him, and it was and still is a big topic of discussion. Yet when my business is screwed with, I'm told just to move on. I don't totally get why people say that. All these years later, people still discuss Mark Waid, Antarctic Press, The Last Jedi, Mags, Renfamous. But if I mention Donald, it's old news. Who cares? So why does Donald get a pass from everyone? I just don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't know. You're right.
Rupin here says, I suggest you move on because I think going after Donald is hurting you more than it is benefiting you. Well, before I read the rest of this, do you think that, Ethan? Because a couple people have told me that, but then a couple people told me, no, you should still go after him because it's something a lot of people don't know about.
Geez, I'd maybe go after him about 80% less than you are, but remind people every now and then.
Yeah,
it's just the thing is like it's not about Donald can't do anything. He doesn't have any money. Like he's living hand to mouth. He's whatever work he can get from us, like that's paying his bills. So Donald can't really give you the money. There's nothing he can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. So I don't know. I'd say just move on. And don't be combative with anybody. Don't make yourself look bad in front of customers.
Yeah,
but every now and then, there's nothing wrong with just reminding people, that Donald never paid you. What are you going to do? He should pay you.
Yeah.
And I've tried 100 different ways. I tried to find a way to make Donald able to pay you, and War Campaign came after me about it. I mean, it was just like, oh, so Ethan's going to force Donald to. I mean, fuck, it's slavery. And all I said was, Donald, I'm going to give you high-paying work. I'll give you 10 pages of high-paying work. Like, I'm going to overpay you.
Right. So
that you can do these 10 pages and give that money to Nasser. And War Campaign got in his ear. Oh, this is slavery. Ethan's forcing. For Christ's sake. So I bowed out of it after that. But I did try to help you, Nasser.
Yeah, which that's not slavery at all. That was probably the best solution anybody threw out there. I really think it was. But Rupin continues. All right, so he says that. So he says it might be hurting me more than benefiting me. Then he says, you've told a lot of people about him. If they still choose to do business with him, then that's on them. As for Zack, no, he does not get a pass, especially over here. That Mark Waid situation caused Zack a lot of fans because of how it ended. The lawsuit set a precedent for the industry as a whole, in that just because you are a bigwig, you cannot gatekeep someone from getting into comics without consequence. Zack also bilked a lot of people out of their money on the GoFundMe from that lawsuit, and they felt let down when he just walked away from it. With you, it was Donald not paying you for your writing, which is effed up. I agree. It's not on the same level as the Wade lawsuit. I see this kind of stuff happen all the time on Twitter and in Facebook groups. If word gets around on the offending person from other people who are spreading the word aside from you who didn't get paid, then that's different. Now other people are doing the fighting for you. But if it's just you that keeps bringing it up, then it starts being a bad look because you don't really have anyone else to back you up like that. Sometimes you have to pick your fights.
Yeah, Magical Merlin. Nasser's a better friend to me than Donald is. Donald doesn't get a pass. He's not friends with me. Nasser's friends with me.
I love you, Ethan.
Well, don't say gay things like that. But
I meant
like,
in a straight way.
Yeah, I know. All right. So, but I mean, that's the thing. It's he doesn't get a pass. It's just like, what are you gonna fucking do? It's like he let dudes come on his girlfriend. I don't know what to. You know what I mean? Like, how do you get through to somebody like that? You don't. At the same time,
it was his wife, not even just a girlfriend.
Well, yeah, like, what do you? I mean, anyway, but he's a talented cartoonist, and I'm gonna use him for some stuff. Like, he actually drew Zack's story for Cool Story Bro.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, if I can think of something for him to do, I'll give it to him if it helps me. But no, I don't. He's not my friend.
Michael Snyder says, how much money are we talking about? Well, if we're talking about just this campaign, I mean, anywhere from about $5,000 to $10,000 based on what we talked about and the accounting that I've done before that I have pulled up in another tab. We'll take a look at it. And if we're talking about future campaigns, I mean, look, people like Brutus. The reviews are great. It's probably, what's funny, Ethan? This is my book with the greatest reviews I've ever gotten. I haven't made 1 cent from it. I don't even own a copy of it. And people genuinely like it. And I'm sure if me and Donald did a book 2 together, it would make more than book 1, at least I think. And so Michael Snyder asks, how much money are we talking about? I mean, just for this first campaign, 5,000 to 10,000 probably, but future campaigns
would have done better. Yeah. Not unlike what you're watching happen with Shane Davis. Like, people were like skeptical about his Kitty Cat book. That book comes out, people realize he's for real, and then boom, he makes $145,000 in his first 24 hours on his next project. Like, that would have been you guys.
Yeah, I think.
But you were fucking around.
But also, if anyone has a link to Shane's campaign, put it here in the chat.
Human Garbage, he says, so that's why Zack deleted the comment. They're literally working together. Thanks, Ethan. No, Zack, they're both working for me. Zack turned in a story for me. I paid him. It was my job to assign the story to an artist. I chose Donald, and Zack complained about the
Wait, what did he complain about?
Zack complained about the art. Zack said, I asked for, like, it's a fairy tale, so there's a knight in shining armor or like a handsome prince on a horse or something like that.
Yeah.
And Zack described him as looking like, what's his face? Superman, the one that Anna is in love with.
Oh, Henry Cavill.
Yeah. Yeah, make him look like Henry Cavill. And fucking Donald couldn't do that. So Zack flipped out and said, and I just said, Zack, just... So Donald redrew it and, redrew the prince to be more handsome. And there you go. But no, it wasn't. You guys have to understand, like, it's my book. I hired Zack. I hired Donald. Zack didn't choose him.
So then this guy, I have no idea how I'm supposed to even say this guy's name, but he has the Donald Cuck comic right here as his avatar. And he points to it and says, I'm more a fan of Donald's earlier work. And he says, I'm with you, Nasser. That's downright bizarre to delete the writer's comment off of the review. He's out autism you here. That's what he's done. You finally met your match in the Ultimate Autism Championship. And I didn't see this till now, but I think Zack posted this earlier. Rupin says Zack's response to the Donald Nasser situation and some humble bragging about the cost of fulfilling campaigns. This is kind of the reason why I did this stream, or else I wouldn't have done a stream until I saw this. And this is kind of just why I wanted to set things straight. So Zack posted this and says, I got dragged into a dispute between co-creators over profits for their crowdfunded book that I reviewed. It's not my responsibility to solve their dispute or provide a platform for them to litigate, but having fulfilled a dozen crowdfunding campaigns, I believe that I can roughly estimate expenses. And so Brutus made $39,051. It had 1,293 backers. And he says, so that's $2,700 for platform fees, $500 for the cover plus logo, which, I mean, that's not $500 for a cover because Donald drew it.
Yeah, but it could go, that money could go in his pocket. See, what Zack's doing is saying he's assigning the $39,000 appropriately, which is what I did. And all of these motherfuckers on Kiwi Farms jumped down my back. All right, go ahead and read this. Watch this.
All right. So he says $100 for ISBN barcode, 1,200 for lettering, 6,000 for coloring, which I could already tell you wasn't anywhere near 6,000. It was like half of that.
Yeah.
Maybe even a little bit less if I recall correctly. 12,000 for line art.
That's Donald's money, so that would go to Donald, and then $6,000 for you for the script. If this were worked out that way, that it was just like, hey, we're gonna break down this money, we're gonna kind of do work for hire, and then whatever's left over, we're gonna split. That's what I recommended in the first place. There's no split. Like, there's no even split here.
Right.
You get paid more for art than you get paid for writing. You should have received a check for $6,000. And by the way, I think you would have been happy with that.
I would have been happy with that. But what Zach doesn't understand here is he puts down $6,000 for the script. Well, yeah, I would have loved that. But the whole dispute here is I wasn't credited properly as the writer, and I didn't get 1 cent for this book. So when he's listing expenses here, a lot of these expenses are inaccurate, and he doesn't really understand that this script right here, that's where all this comes from, is because I didn't get paid for that. And as far as the line art, I understand that's what you might pay somebody, but what me and Donald agreed on was 50-50, and we both seem to be happy with that. And so I mean, this is just the inaccurate part right here. Then he says 3,000 for printing, 1,300 copies. He says 9,000 for fulfillment, which that is I don't know where he's pulling that out from, because no, we didn't spend $9,000 on fulfillment. And he says 1,000 for Gemini mailers, tape and labels. Sounds about right. So he lists that as $42,000 total expenses, trying to make it seem like we had more expenses than we raised, which we really didn't. And then he says, I opened up this campaign's Gemini mailer at the same time that I opened a dozen other Gemini mailers, so I don't remember if there were any stretch goal items in there, but there might have been. Needless to say, by my own estimate, this campaign was run at a slight loss of $3,000. It wasn't, though. Reprints of the first book have much greater potential for profit than the first printing did. Bundles of previous books in the franchise, along with the sequels, are the most popular items I have in my campaigns. So that's, he's got some points here with reprints can make you more money. You could sell stuff as bundles, make more money. That's true, but this campaign did make money, and I know that for a fact because Donald took, I've showed all these before, Donald took $1,500 early on when we got the money from Indiegogo, and he bought a computer, he bought a chair, he bought a mic, and later on he took another $1,000. I think Donald took at least $3,000 that I know of from this campaign, spent it on himself, and I didn't get a single cent. General Piggy says this is quite the pickle. Ethan, I don't know if you ever catch the highlights intro to this stream, but I play this minute and a half or 2 minute long clip of highlights, and one of the highlights is when you told me that story about Mike on this stream, and you said that he and Edwin cornered you in a private Google Hangout or something.
Yeah,
and Mike was and you were doing the impression of Mike, and so you were doing it in his voice, and so there's a clip of you going, "You're in quite the pickle, aren't you, Ethan?"
That was the gayest. That's when I realized I hated Mike. Right then. You know what I mean? Right then I realized I hated him because he's I'm tricking everybody. I'm getting my Christians together and telling them that you hate Christians. I got you right where I want you, pal. And it's all because you wouldn't let me say fuck the gays on Twitter when we're being attacked by SJWs. That'll learn you. You're in quite the pickle. I was like, fuck, why do I have to deal with, I'm trying to keep your house. I'm trying to keep your house from foreclosure. Why am I going through all of these problems with you douchebag? Why are you giving me problem after problem after problem? Why can't you just behave yourself like a good comic skater and collect the money? It's like a cash register. If you just shut the fuck up, it's like a cash register. You could be Lone Star 3 is going to make $300,000 if you'll just shut the fuck up and do what I say. But it's problem after fucking problem with this guy over and over and over again. And he doesn't like to be told what to do. He doesn't like to be told to just shut his mouth and stop making problems for everybody. He doesn't like that. He likes the money, but then again, he much would rather prefer to troll gay people on the internet in a way that's completely unfunny, in a way that's not helpful or beneficial to him or his family. And here I am cleaning up after him and sitting there looking at him as he looks at me and goes, "You're in quite the pickle. I put you in quite the pickle, didn't I?" I mean, fuck it. It's like every time I think about that, it's just infuriating. And you just deal with this problem over and over again with him, where it's just like, Mike, all right, okay, so we're going to figure out, Mike, stop doing this. Mike, stop upsetting the family of, beloved deceased comic book artists. Stop doing things. All right. So anyway, absolutely pisses me off, and it's just, to this day, what's funny about it is that those guys got what was coming to them. Everybody is where they put themselves right now. Doug TenNaples where he put himself. Edwin Boyette is where he put himself. Fucking all three, Mike S. Miller, all three of those motherfuckers, Shutter Island motherfuckers, all three of those clowns are exactly where they should be, because their egos, couldn't allow them to just behave themselves and be part of a team and part of a crew, so that everybody benefited together and Comicsgate could be something. It was just a problem. And it's so much nicer now without them. It's just so much nicer without War Campaign and those fucking assholes, without Mike, without Doug, without Edwin. Now we've got actual professionals who are working and who have enthusiasm and don't cause trouble. God, it's so nice.
Dude, it is so great now. And dude, you did so much to try and help Mike. You sat down with him so many times and you're like, "Mike, I don't want you to fail. This is what you got to do." And he
over and over again. And he is an idiot. I mean, the thing about Mike is it's very difficult for me not to make fun of him. He is a fucking idiot that believes that dinosaurs existed in Asia 300 years ago. He is a fucking idiot and he believes stupid shit. I mean, it's hard for me to not make fun of him. But then again, I look at his family and I'm like, oh. It's like I like dread the idea of being blacklisted to the point where I might lose my house. I dread that I can't. I'm going to put forward the good karma so that, if I'm in his shoes, somebody will look after me. Somebody will see me and reach out and grab my hand and say, "You did it for other people. We're going to do it for you." That's what's going on inside of me when I sit there and look at an asshole like Mike Miller and go, "Let me try to pull you out of the fire." And Jesus Christ, that did not pay off one bit.
Right. Like, I don't know why he thinks paying the bills is such a bad thing, and why sitting here on stream getting along with everybody is such a bad thing. Like, do you remember last year how close we came? We were super close to getting Mike to come back. Remember, like, I had that stream where you two sort of talked it out, and Mike at the end was like, you were like, "Mike, just come back." And Mike's
Mike
like,
took that. And by the way, that was a big moment of me just kind of letting go of my own pride and being like, "Come on back, Mike. This is where you're supposed to be." And Mike took that and he went, "Ethan begged me to come back. I'm not going to the prom with you, Ethan. I'm so sorry that you can't just let it go." Holy shit. I mean, just fuck. He deserves to fall into a chasm and never stop falling. I mean, he's such a fucking asshole. Probably the worst person I've ever known in my life. And that includes Doug TenNaples. I mean, worse than Doug TenNaples.
I think he is worse than Doug. Like, the very next day after we had that stream and you guys came so close to being cool again, Mike's like, I don't think God wants me to do this because Ethan said get in the lifeboat. I'm not going to get in the lifeboat.
I had a dream. I had a very self-serving dream in which God told me to continue to fail.
Right.
Okay. All right.
I was like, "Mike, what God are you listening to?"
It's funny that God always tells him things that like underscore and support his own misguided pride and his ego. Like, God never tells him to do anything that's going to actually humble him. God always apparently agrees with him and informs him to continue along the same stupid path that he's on now. It's fantastic. I wish God would do that for me, but God smacks me down all the time. And I'm humbled constantly, and I have to kind of humble myself, and then God allows me to get back up again and keep walking. It never seems to happen to Mike. Mike just keeps getting smacked down by God. God is telling him, advising him to smack himself down. It's magnificent. Every time I'm smacked down, it's my own fault. With Mike, it's God's advice to him, so it's magnificent. Good job. Keep going that direction, Mike.
Jay Bama fan, thank you for $5. Says, I'm 2 times your age. Your payment is life experience. Take your punches, learn from your bruises, and drive on. You'll be better for it. Thank you, Jay Bama fan. And Dino says, Mike was thrown a life vest and instead drowned himself. Dude, like Mike, I forgot if you saw the Discord things, messages that were posted from Mike on the farms. I don't know, like 2 weeks ago. I did a stream about it, laughing at him. That's the stream I think that started Edwin tearing his brain about me. But Mike was on there seething. He's like, "Oh, I'm so happy that Aaron Lepresti made more than Lone Star 3 in just an hour. But Ethan's audience, they don't buy the books to read the books." I'm like, it's none of your business what they do with the books, and you don't really actually sound any happy for Aaron if that's what you're following it with. Like the very next sentence.
I mean, the thing is, like, you know, he scared Aaron with the whole thing. Like, you can't go over there and be with Ethan. Like, that's gonna mean. So Aaron tried to launch his book on Mike's channel, and I watched some of it. It was a miserable failure, and I just saw Aaron's face as his campaign failed to fund. And you know, Mike just doesn't have the audience, and he keeps bringing people over and telling them their friends. If any of those artists are actually, if Mike cares about them, he'll say, "Get far away from me. Just go far away from me." Because I'm killing your career. I'm killing your future.
Like you know how bad he is. Like I was just talking about this on my previous stream from like yesterday, the day before with Vic King. We were talking about this. Like Mike just bad decision after bad decision. Like with Drawn and Quartered. Like Malin was getting him so many views, and Mike freaked out. Like, but they didn't vote on the poll correctly. It's just like 800 votes for Malin. I must end this stream. And then he canceled his auctions he was doing. That was actually helping artists.
No, his auctions were not helping anyone. His auctions, his auctions were all about helping Mike, and he needed other people to be in there so that he would look like it was you know, something that he was doing that was beneficial to other people. But the truth is, he needed the income every week.
No, I agree.
So then he'd bring people in there, and it's like, "Hi, yeah, I drew this beautiful, exquisite Ghost Rider cover. It took me a week to draw this, and I'd like to put the original art up for auction now on Mike's stream." And then you just watch as the bids come in. Sold for $40. And
no, I know that, but
there was nobody there bidding, and Mike did it every single week because Mike was like collecting pennies at that point just to stay afloat.
Right. Meanwhile, the quick money, not the long money.
Quick money all the time, stupid fast money. And in the meantime, other artists would come in there, and it's like, Ellie Fernandez should have been drawing his comic book, right? You know, but no, he's sitting there chasing the short money that Mike's offering too. He's there every week. I drew this Wolverine drawing. I'll put it up. It's good. Yeah, that's great, Elliot. Sold for $15. Oh, fuck. Like every single time, like I'm watching artists break down into sobbing tears when they're giving away like exquisite drawings that they've done for like zero money because everyone hates Mike and doesn't go on his show or they don't watch his shows. And he has no business hosting an auction and asking artists to sell to the 15 people that watch him. It's ridiculous.
Well, my point of people needing that stream was there was actually one of the artists that was always on those auction streams that told me, like, I can't believe Mike canceled it. I drew a piece specifically for this. I wanted this stream to sell this piece. Even though I told him you could just sell that outside of it. There were still people that, you know, were expecting to sell their pieces that day. And then Mike's like, I'm canceling it for the foreseeable future. Drawn and Quartered done too.
Good. I mean, he has, you know, honestly, put that stuff up on eBay. Like, you know, you're going to do much better if you put your drawings up on eBay than you would if you go on one of Mike's streams. I'm glad that they're not happening anymore, but one of his old auctions, lots of money was lost there just so that Mike could not be alone. I hate doing auctions. I got to do them. I said I'll do one every season, and I hate them. They're like, ugh. But I actually am doing them for other people. So I get as many people on there as I can, and everyone does really well. Like, here's a drawing, $400, $700. You know, this is great, man. It's good extra money for people. not something I particularly want to be doing with my weekend. But I promised that I would do it. Mike actually, I think, did it for himself and pretended it was for other people, which is gay. It's what Liam does too.
Yeah.
Liam's got the same shit going on. I'm doing this for other people. I just want to help people. How are you going to help people? You've got 8 people watching you right now. Nobody's buying your books. How are you helping anyone? Dude. Stop acting like self-interest. And but there's nothing wrong with just being like, I'm doing books for my own self-interest. I'm trying to make money. I want to start a company. You don't have to pretend that you're helping people when you can't. You're not helping anyone.
Dude, I tuned into like 5 minutes earlier of one of his streams because somebody messaged me like, hey, Liam's leaving for the 80th time. I'm like, again? So I tuned in for 5 minutes and he's like, oh, this is only, and he was reading somebody's chat that said something like I said, like, how many times have you left now? And he's like, oh, this is only like the 4th time. And I'm going to leave, but I'm contractually obligated to still do some of my crowdfundings because I want to help these artists that I talked to. And he always says this fake help thing, but he's never actually helping anybody.
I just want to help the kids. I want to help children with my
right.
Right. Well, I mean, it's like I did watch some of that this morning, and because I watched the JDA stream where he was looking at another one of Liam's videos where Liam was complaining about, I feel like this guy just does. We're complaining a lot on your show, Nasser.
Nah.
I feel like this guy does. He everything's a play act. Like today, I'm gonna act angry. And then the next day I'm going to act like yesterday never happened and everything's fine. And then tomorrow I'm going to act like that never happened and I'm quitting Comicsgate. I'm quitting comics. I'm going to try that out. And then tomorrow I'm going to pretend I have testicular cancer. We'll see how that goes. I'm dying of cancer. And then the next day I'm going to show up happy again. And it's all like, what the fuck is going on, dude? What is going on?
Like if I had cancer and I'm dying, like the last thing I'm doing is the very next day, like I'm leaving comics, guys. And I think somebody messaged me like, oh, and he's trying to auction off the last of his CG books on this stream. I'm like, this is the last thing I would do. What would I need the money for? Like I'm dying. Like I'd be with my family. Also, Mr. Wu, thank you for $2. Says you hide Lego channel, you break deal leg break. Ethan, I don't know if you know this, on Finatra's stream earlier today, they found this guy that does these cringy food reviews and Lego reviews, I guess, and he looks sort of like me, and they're all saying it was my channel. Lord Finatra, thank you for $5. Says, hey, Nasa, I really enjoyed your Lego and food review channels. Keep up the great work. It's not me.
That's great, man. Good job. Food review and Legos. Getting good views.
Hyperion says, wait a minute, are you saying he's faking the cancer? It's obvious he's faking the cancer. But, I mean, I hope he's not lying about that. I hope it's quick and painless.
No, but it's not. I don't even know if he is faking it. But it's a whiplash from one day to the next. You watch and it's like today's performance will be, what would happen if Liam had like testicular cancer? And he comes in and goes, it's just kind of ironic that, what I have is cancer of the balls. And everything's a show. And then it's like, okay, like, so the next day you're going to stop streaming or your life's going to be changed forever. Right. And then the next day he comes in and it's like, that never happened. Like that was just something that we all dreamt together. And now Liam is going to sit there and complain about John Delarose. I don't, it's like, wait a second. Like, don't you have bigger issues, things to worry about? No, right. I guess not.
And we got 93 people in here, guys. Hit that thumbs up, share out the link. And also, if you're not subbed, please subscribe. I've been like 30 subs away from 2,000 subs for the last like 2 months. Please, guys, can we get that moving? There's a link to my books. Donald can't steal from these, so please buy them. Magical Merlin, thank you for $5. Says, I've always wondered, Ethan, what happened between you and Doug? This again. I love his work, but it appears something bad happened between you two.
We've gone over it like a million times. I've said what happened there.
I mean, Magical Merlin, if you want a good recap, I had Ethan and Doug on a stream, I don't know, last month sometime, I think. If you just scroll back, I mean, Doug's name is right in the title, like Doug Tenaple, Gay Ops Explained or something. If you just go through there, you'll find it. Also, welcome, John.
What's going on, Nasser?
Hey, man.
See, I was waiting for the John Delarose live stream.
I'll be doing that later. I've got a lot going on. I've already talked to Ethan about it. So I don't know. Should I break the news here? Should I break it on my stream?
Do you want to? I don't know what the news is.
I guess I'll break it here. We got a bunch of people here.
Yeah.
Bad news. So my Flying Sparks artist Jethro Morales, after 2 months of ghosting me, has completed only 1/3 of the final volume and has now blocked me and is just disappeared. So it looks like he has taken an anti-Comicsgate stance as he's gotten more work at IDW and Marvel. That's the only thing I can think of. I've never had a problem with him in my 10 years of working with him. And have not heard a word from him. Don't know what's going on. Just blocked, ghosted. This is a man that I've advanced thousands of dollars to him when he's like, "Oh, my car broke down," etc. I said, "I don't have work right now, but we'll advance it for the next one." I've helped this guy out tremendously, but now that I guess Marvel and them have gotten their little paws into him, and he's getting his $85 a page from these stupid corporations, I guess it's time to throw the Comicsgate train out the window. Very sad.
So you have a replacement now, or what?
I don't have a replacement. I'm blindsided by this. I don't have any plans. I don't know what to do. We're 4 volumes into this, 13. He's in extra issues too. So 14, 15 issues into it, and just 2 more to go, just 44 pages. And this is where it all stops. So yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
Crazy. I'm sure there's a better artist in Comicsgate who can finish this off though.
Yeah, we've got 96 people in here. If you guys,
I know this guy Donald DeLay, who's always looking for work.
Is he looking for work right now?
Absolutely, okay. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, I'll hit him up.
Oh my goodness! But
I really liked his work on Brutus the Badass. I thought he did a great job there. It was like a Lobo sort of thing. Really cool, really funny. So
yeah, I read it. So did your boy Zack. He gave it like a standing ovation today. The video.
Wow. Yeah, John commented on it, I think.
He deleted my comment, sadly.
He deleted both of our comments.
So I'm getting canceled all over today. So
oh man. Well, you know, since we're back on the topic, let's continue with this. So I don't know if you saw this, John, but Zack had posted his own guess of the accounting for Brutus, and he put $6,000 for the script. I would love $6,000 for this script. And so this guy right here says his expenses estimate has $6,000 for the script, though. Nasser, you didn't get that, did you? And gotta go over to the next page. So I said, no, I did not get 1 cent for it. And then I, for some reason, it wouldn't let me quote my own posts. So I just opened this one up in a new tab. So I'm going to go over there to where I actually did go through all the expenses. And let me get over there to Kiwi Farms to my other tab. This is from almost a year ago. This is from October 30th, 2020. So yeah, I go through everything here based on this old DM I got from Donald right here, where he went through his expenses. So I went through here and I laid it all out. So Brutus made $39,000 and some change from 1293 backers. Indiegogo and Stripe take 8% and 30 cents per backer. That would bring us down to 3,500, almost 3,600, 3,550. And then our this is our budget for the comic. So Print Ninja would be $3,557.82. And I know that's exact because Donald didn't do the expedited shipping. He waited 2 months to get the books. Trading cards was $680. Andrew Huerta was $1,600. Kelsey Shannon was $500. Less than $3,000 for the colors. Less than $500 for letters. I think Zack estimated the letters at what did he say? I think he said like 5,000 or something for letters or something like that, or maybe it was 3,000 for letters. So no, we paid $500. The Geminis were 800 something. That brings the total expenses that we budgeted for, which you could all see in Donald's screenshot down here, what we'll look at, is $10,590.97. So that means there should be almost 25,000 extra bucks. And that goes towards shipping. So if we had almost 25,000 left to ship, and since 195 of those orders were digital, that's only 1,098 packages to ship. And some of those are probably going to be combined if somebody backed it multiple times. So let's see. 898 domestic packages at $5. That's $4,400. 200 international, let's say $25 each. That'd be about 5,000. So maybe we've got $9,490 towards shipping. that would bring us to 15,000 and some change. That split between two people, that's about $7,700 each. So where's my money? And if you guys want to look here, this was Donald's rundown of the expenses from October 24th, 2018. So this was
2018, huh?
Well, that was his rundown, and then I updated the numbers for the current total. Know what I mean? But I'm going off of the expenses he already showed me. That's the screenshot there. So me and Donald should each have $7,700 and some change. I know it's kind of boring to go through the numbers, but when Zack says, "Oh no, he actually lost money on this campaign," well, I just want to explain that no, he didn't. We should each have over $7,000 at the very least.
I don't know why Zach's weighing in. Like, why did Zack feel like he needed to comment on this?
It doesn't make sense. He gains nothing. I don't know. Is he working with Donald right now?
No.
No. I mean,
gains nothing from it.
Well, because I commented on the video and you commented. I'm sure other people commented saying, "Hey, Donald did this," and Zack deleted the comments, but that doesn't make sense to delete them because then he made his own post about it on his community tab, and I don't know what he gets out of it either. But I mean, this just is not right. It's really disgusting. Like, Donald owes me money. He took it all. I already know he took $3,000 from the campaign money before printing or fulfillment ever began. He took that money 3 years ago. He took at least $3,000 for himself. He took all of my money. It's just disgusting. Slick Rick says every creator with a $40,000 campaign would be in debt if Zack's estimates are correct. Zack's looking at the estimates as if he had hired somebody else. That's kind of why they were screwy. They weren't quite right. And I don't think he understands the dispute, because the dispute is me not getting paid and not getting credited properly. Richard Pierce says maybe Cecil will rip off Donald. There will be justice. I don't think he's going to do that. I think he already paid him, didn't he?
Yeah. He paid him really well. Plenty of money that he could have given to you.
Yeah, he could have. And Dino says Zack just giving his opinion, nothing to trip out over. Well, I'm not tripping out. At least I don't think I am. I was just going over it and just explaining to him that he's wrong when he said this campaign was run at a loss. It wasn't run at a loss. There should have been a ton of profit. I mean, Trixie raised $23,000. I made $6,000 off that for myself. So I mean, if we're raising $39,000, you would figure I at least get $6,000 again.
He is kind of tripping out, isn't he?
I'm not tripping out.
Chat. Yeah, he is.
Nasser's been tripping out on this for 3 years.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nasser.
I mean, it's a tiny amount of money. I mean, it really is. You're like the bicycle kid from Better Off Dead.
It's a lot. It's a lot to Nasser, though.
I've got like $22,000 in student loans, Ethan.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you, but I don't know. You make that money back in the time that you spend worrying about this. He successfully swindled you, but who cares? Let's move on.
Well, if somebody wants to buy my books that Donald can't steal from, there's a link right there.
They don't want to buy them. So,
well, I don't know, Ethan. I've had my best year ever on Amazon this year.
Really, that's great. Yeah, I bought one of your books, and I back all your campaigns.
Thank you, Ethan. You're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. Which Creepsters is launching October 15th, you guys. So if you guys want to sign up for my newsletter, you just go down into the description, put your email in. Full Custom Hot Dog says, if the amount was so tiny, why doesn't he just pay it?
Who?
I think he's talking about Donald.
No, he doesn't. Donald has no money, dude.
I have an update. It looks like Florida State has gone up 14-7, beating number 9 Notre Dame currently. Notre Dame is in trouble right now, and this is a big upset if this happens.
I'm glad you updated us on that.
Yeah, I thought so.
RBI Studio says do Brutus 2 and sell book 1 and take 10,000 to make up for it. I've talked to Donald about doing Brutus 2 together. He doesn't want to. I mean, I wrote a script 3 years ago. It would need to be rewritten because I don't think it's as good as the first book. But he doesn't want to work together.
Why is Testify crying in the chat? What's going on with him?
Testify's a big Notre Dame fan. That's why I did it. I'm just triggering him.
Oh, I see. Got it.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's been crying all night so far in the chat. I have no clue what he's even talking about. I heard him screaming about Vicky. I don't even think she's here.
Vicky's not even here.
Yeah. She doesn't even have the link to the stream, so I don't even know why he's crying about her. But Well Hung and Dung says, Nasser, does Donald own any cats? I don't know. I don't think so. VM Reese says Donald Chupalo. I said that so white, didn't I? John, how do you say Chupalo? Say it with your accent.
I don't have an accent.
You have an accent. You're Mexican. You could say it like a Mexican.
Chupalo?
Okay, John, way to embarrass me.
I don't know.
And Robbie says, get paid up front if you're working with Donald again. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna work together ever again. I mean, I tried because I saw how much people have enjoyed this book since it started getting into people's hands. He sent out a few copies to people. He hasn't completely filled the campaign, by the ways, but he sent out a few copies to people. And everybody that's gotten their book, they're like, "This is hilarious. This is great." I've gotten the best reviews of my entire career. I'm about to print Secret Comics Presents. That's my 4th comic, technically 5th if we count Brutus. I've published 10 books on Amazon, about 15 books. That's the one that gets the best reviews out of all of them. People love it. They want more. That's the only one where people read it like, I need more of this.
That's interesting. Maybe I can get Smiller to finish Flying Sparks if he needs the money. You know,
it's a good idea.
Yeah.
But
one Christian brother to the next.
Yeah, exactly. I'm doing some Christian love right there.
You made me lose my train.
Help him out.
Donald Suck It Up says VM Re.
Yeah, what the hell were you talking about? All right, let's talk about Liam Gray and look at his new stream today.
I'm his nemesis. Yeah. So
let me pull up his stream if it's still
up. I think I broke him yesterday, Ethan.
Yeah, I saw today's stream. I saw some of it.
Yeah.
I don't even want to pay. I'm just so annoyed with him. I don't want to be mad at him. I don't want to think about him. But when I see what he says and how delusional he is and what a pill he's been, and, he's another one where it's just like, can you just shut the fuck up and just do your work? That's it. Mm. You cause trouble and you cry and complain. You put on a show. All right. He's thoughtful.
I'm going to sell all my comics, gay comics for $1.
Should I put this on 2 times the speed?
Yeah.
Totally.
All right.
We'll never get through it otherwise.
Do you guys have a timestamp or anything, or just start from the beginning?
Just start from the beginning, and Testify should probably come in. I don't know why he won't.
Yeah, bring Testify in.
He's a good Liamologist.
Testify was integral to breaking Liam with me yesterday. This is all Testify.
I don't like Testy at all, but if you guys want him on, go ahead, John.
I don't like him either, but I'm professional enough to work with people who are good at what they do. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, got to be a professional. Like John's artist for Flying Sparks should have been a professional.
Should have been a professional. Sucks. Yeah.
I'm ready to work with Testify to make fun of Liam. We got to get the job done.
It's important.
Yeah. Did you send it to him? Should I just start this before he's in here?
Yeah, I shot him the link. We're good. He'll show.
All right. I'll start it.
They're tearing up streets again. They're building a new.
There's nothing worse than listening to him listen to music. There's nothing
it's
worse.
Terrible. He does this for 3 minutes at the beginning too.
And he sings along with. He mouths along with it. Oh, it's just. Oh my god.
Okay, I skipped 3 minutes.
It is a fucking douche chill.
He's still going.
Let him go. Let him go. Watch him sing.
Okay. Let me go back to it then.
Watch him mouth along the words.
That stranger.
This is creepy. What is this?
We got a lot.
Hail brothers.
Hail
and
brothers.
Sister John.
Testy, you got a timestamp or anything for this Liam stream?
You need to stop with the music part. It's way too damn loud.
Okay, but that doesn't quite answer my question.
There's no time.
It's fine. Okay. Just keep going.
All right, so skip past the music then, you guys.
Yeah, go ahead. The point is he mouths along to it, and he looks thoughtful, and it's annoying.
Every time he says it's going to be a short stream, that means it's going to be a 3-hour stream.
Oh, come some slack. He only went for an hour and a half almost.
It seems like 3 hours.
All right, let's continue this. Also, let's get a hashtag not the father in the chat.
Take a shot every time. We're going to take shots every single time Liam says this is going to be a short stream, and every time Liam says that the stream's over, we will take
every
shots.
time he says at the end of the day, at the end of the day, at the end of the day. Every time he says that, take a shot.
Take shots.
There's one more thing
I do have one question for you. Do you have any fucking clue at what he's staring at every time up to the left? We're trying to figure this out.
I don't know. I'm not.
I want to know what the hell he's looking at. I want to know.
All right,
let's get drunk. Let's get drunk tonight. It's Labor Day.
Let's get into this.
I could either be a complete tool and like burn the stuff or make melodramatic out of it.
Slow down just a little. Yeah, he's not Micah Curtis level.
150, 150.
150. Okay. Let me let's go back just a second.
Means that I still haven't completely sort of let go of everything. So that's what needs to happen now. I need to be able to fully move on and not look back and not sort of think.
He still hasn't fulfilled everything either.
Let it all go, which means I could either be a complete tool and like burn the stuff or make melodramatics out of it or whatever.
Okay.
Or
he's seething because you burned Xenotype. Xenomore. Let's get a Xenomore in the chat.
This is actually my burning of Xenotype in the last couple weeks. Because he's really on this right now. Yeah.
Did you burn Xenotype?
I did. Yeah.
He fucked it up though.
No, I fucked up by I Am Not Starfire. Xenotype burned like just beautifully.
How did I miss that? I didn't see that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Liam's been very entertaining this week. All of a sudden,
it's been amazing.
Liam thinks that this is therapy. Like he thinks Liam might as well be lying on a sofa right now, and the dozen people who are watching him are his therapist, and he is he's saying what he thinks he's supposed to say to a therapist. He's mimicking like empathy. He's mimicking feelings like a sociopath. He's saying, what I really need to do is let things go. That's what this stream is about letting go of his anger. And he is going to do no such thing. He's just trying out what those words sound like coming out of his mouth.
This is the 992nd time he's done this.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. There's a track record with Liam Gray.
He's quitting the internet for real this time, everybody.
For real this time. Let me continue this.
I could throw it on eBay for a couple of bucks and you guys can bid it on if anyone wants it, like in case anyone missed out. So if you guys know any like new CG guys that might want this stuff at an affordable price and they want to complete their collection, then head on over to my eBay store. I've only put like one thing. I've only put like the Bigfoot bill up right now. I just did it right before I came online. But I'm going to have a whole bunch of really cool stuff there. I've got a lot of stuff from Graveyard Shift.
Has he put anything else
I
up
have an update on Bigfoot Bill.
Okay.
Bigfoot Bill has 2 bids. It is currently going for $1.25. Somebody is overpaying for this.
$1.25.
That's it. He's also got Red Rooster up right now, which is up for $1. There are 0 bids on Red Rooster.
You could buy it brand new at your local Walmart.
You can. Yeah.
You can.
So.
To be honest, but it is what it is. I gotta move forward. I can't be looking back. So I got a bunch of that. I know that it's always in high demand. So I got all variants of the covers and stuff like that, a bunch of cool stuff. And I'm just going to put everything on there for $1. Everything from the trading cards to Miller's First Brigade dog tags. It's all just going to be $1. So you start off bidding, get what you want, do whatever you want with it. If you want me to sign it, whatever.
No. What?
I don't know why you would.
No,
but
no, we don't, Liam.
For the love of God, please don't touch it. Actually,
I thought about bidding on one of these just because Liam has a track record of just not fulfilling if he doesn't like you. If he does that on eBay, though, he could really fuck himself. So if I want to bid on one of these for $1 on eBay and then Liam doesn't fulfill the book in this regard, I can leave some nice feedback.
You didn't hear about the Transformer figure he didn't fulfill?
Oh no, what happened with that?
Oh, you'll be hearing about it soon.
Okay.
Okay.
Something to look forward to, John. I mean, Testify could just tell you, but instead he's going to leave you in suspense.
I'm telling you, it's going to be great when it happens. Because
that's how you make a good stream.
It's his freaking eBay account, and he's not fulfilling it because of the person he needs to send it to. It's
amazing.
Okay. You could just tell us the details. Like you always say,
I bought his fucking goddamn figure, and he won't send it to me. He's a piece of trash.
There we go.
See, was that so hard? I don't know why you do this every. This is what I can't stand about
you. Got to learn to stream, Nasser. You got to give people a taste. You give them a taste, so they'll come back the next week, and
That's
then
what she
next
said.
week. Exactly.
Okay, let me continue this.
But if you want, I don't know, anything from me, just when you bid, let me know. Say, oh, you write me a handwritten letter, Liam. Okay, whatever.
He's so full of himself. He's begging people to ask for handwritten letter
on a fucking Red Rooster comic. Like, why?
I don't understand that. It's so creepy.
No, you do, Nasser. You do understand it. That's what you're laughing at. You're going, this guy is fucking insane. What is wrong with him?
Like he wishes people would request a handwritten letter. It's so creepy.
It's kind of funny that he said that, and who said that a few times the past 2 weeks? Handwritten letter.
I don't know. Are you? Actually
I don't know
who
said this. This is the second time you've done this in like 5 minutes.
You said it yesterday. I
say it
for the
I didn't
past
say anything
2
about a
weeks.
handwritten
I've been saying
letter.
I'm going to write a handwritten, strongly worded letter.
Oh, a strongly worded letter.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
Kinda
right.
funny.
All right. You guys are getting boring. Let me continue this.
Just looking to just clear everything out, like just get rid of all of it. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of Battle-Made knuckle bombs as well, like early ones, and of course I've got Red Rooster that'll go up there. I mean, that's pretty much exactly like new, except it's been read once. Some of these have been read once. Most of them are just duplicate copies of books because I bought lots of them. So that's basically what's going on. And I just wanted to sort of say, like, I needed to get.
Do you guys think Red Rooster, the thought of it, turns on Liam because he's well, I mean, he denies all those allegations, but you never know.
He wishes he could be the creators and got into Walmart. That's what he wishes.
What allegations? What are you? Why is it so cryptic and weird on this?
No, the dog thing, the bestiality thing, where everybody was like, no, that was actually him. It wasn't his friend.
And what does that have to do with Red Rooster?
Because it's it's an animal.
Yeah.
Like it's a rooster.
Just like a mailbox comes back to tug, they all equal each other. You go right to it.
I only got $20 from my mailbox breaking.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
God damn it. Yeah.
All right.
He did get $20.
To a point.
I
I'm
did.
going to do the gayest thing ever, guys. Are you ready? The gayest thing to come out of Liam's mouth. You know, I know
What?
Are you ready? Are you ready for it?
Well, slow this down. You want to listen to this
Yeah.
nicely. This is a good clip, Nasser.
Beautiful. This is beautiful.
The gayest thing ever to come out of Liam's mouth.
Odie's
Come on.
penis.
Oh,
What?
no.
What? Everybody was thinking it.
We went there. Okay. The gloves are off now.
No. Everybody was thinking that.
Yeah. Totally. All over and around his mouth.
Oh, God.
Let me see what he has to say.
What?
Yeah.
Just blame it on me
I
after
forgive you
Ethan.
guys. Yeah.
Hold on, or talk over it. Thanks a lot. That's stupid. Let me rewind it a second so we can actually hear what he says.
To get to a point where I'm going to do the gayest thing ever, guys. Are you ready? The gayest thing to come out of Liam's mouth. You know, I know that's. Are you ready? Are you ready for it?
We're ready.
24 Eyes is watching. You know.
I hate when he gets
I forgive
introspective.
you guys.
What?
He said, I forgive you guys. That's what
Oh,
he
I
just said.
forgive you guys. Oh.
That's big of you.
Yeah,
And by big
thanks,
of you, I
Liam.
mean you're a big fucking fat ass balloon head. And get the fuck off the internet.
Fucking wannabe Alex Jones.
I forgive you guys. That's nice. Thank you.
He is literally Australian comics Jesus. Come on.
No, I wasn't saying that to you, Ethan. I was saying that about Liam because he said that he was the Australian Alex Jones.
No, I'm just saying. I don't.
Calm down.
It's so
Answer
annoying,
calm.
dude. He is so
It really
annoying.
is. It really is.
And Dino says, whatever happened to
Oh,
Odie?
man.
Well, I think Odie's doing his own comic now. Is it Tomahawk Angel or something like that?
Odie's got 1 billion Instagram
Yeah.
followers and is killing it. Yeah.
Yeah, he he knows better than to work with Liam again. Liam underpaid him, printed the book backwards, and then blamed it all on Odie.
And tried to pay him in toys.
That's right. But let's continue this.
You know, I forgive you guys. I'm letting it all go. There's no point in me.
He's letting it all go. He's going to be crying about the same things he's always cried about by tomorrow morning.
How many minutes are we into this, and how long is this again?
We're 8.5 minutes.
Yeah,
dude.
Okay.
We've just begun.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He's quitting.
I'm gonna have to get myself a fucking cocktail.
Hour.
I can't do this.
By the way, watch his chat for war campaigners who show up and say, "This."
Oh,
is
they're
good.
all in there.
This is a really good idea, Liam.
They're all in his chat going, "Hail,
make
hail,
sure
hail,
they're
hail."
not the Roman war campaigners, though.
Yeah, the Roman war campaign is the good campaign.
Yeah, it's the good war campaign now.
There's the bad war campaign and the good war campaign. So,
hail, brother, sister.
Hail.
Okay,
hail.
let me continue this.
Just trying to go back and fix things. It doesn't work. And
I don't even know what he's talking about.
I understand that not everyone can understand everyone else's perspective, and that maybe there are things from your.
If you want, do you want me to tell you what it means, Nasser? He's realized he's literally he has nobody else to go to, nobody else to put his bullshit on. He knows where he's at. He's hit the bottom. That's what this is right here.
Your point of view that I don't understand, and I wish you guys all the best going forward in your endeavors and your future endeavors.
Oh, thank you, Liam.
You know, I'm just moving on now.
Okay, cool. We're going to continue to sell comics, okay? And make lots and lots and lots of money. You move on, though.
How did you make, what's his name, that much money yesterday?
That was amazing.
I'm not meaning you did, but it helped. 110, what was it, 110 grand? That's what it was at the last I looked.
He's at like 145 last time.
Jesus criminy. Wow.
Yeah, in a single day.
Yeah, it's a beautiful book. Well, Hung and Dung says, Nasser, who at this stage doesn't do dark mode. I don't normally use this browser. I usually use Firefox, but you can't share audio from that one. So whenever I need to EFAP something, I pull it up in Chrome. And I don't know, I just never use Chrome typically outside of EFAP, so I just never changed it to dark mode. I know that's a boring answer, but you
I
asked.
use dark mode on Twitter. I can't stand it on anything else.
Yeah, I don't use it on most sites.
Okay, anyways, let's continue this.
Bad blood.
Which also, shouldn't this just be the end of the stream now? He's like, I forgive you all. I'm moving
Nasser,
on.
You just answered your own question. Yes, it should be. But it goes on for another hour or something.
Here we go.
Look how pathetic his chat is. He gets like 3 people in his chat, and he's almost 10 minutes in.
I'm done with it. You know, I'm not
leave.
Gonna sit around and hold grudges, and I never really enjoyed
wait until he gets to the
trying
grudge.
Damage control all the time anyway. So it is what it is, and it's time for this little blue-eyed punk rocker to
God damn it. Fuck you.
God.
He likes himself. So this blue-eyed punk rocker. Nobody sees you as a punk rocker, dude.
No.
He's either looking to the left at a script, or he has a mirror staring at himself. That is what he's doing right now.
Or he's just insane. He could just be insane.
Again, you answered your own thing.
You answered your own question.
Yes.
Yeah.
There might not be a script. He's just insane, just drifting off into the distance.
It's nauseating, dude. I mean, that was really like, that was
this blue-eyed punk rocker.
Are we on regular speed again? Or?
Yeah, we're on regular speed. Should I go back to 1.5?
Yeah, I should up it a little bit.
Yeah.
No, we would have missed that. That was amazing.
That was
okay. Let's see. Let's go.
Right, we'll keep it normal for a little bit.
Which is being a dad and trying to stop swearing. That's harder than you think it would be.
It is, isn't it, Liam?
And,
we're having a laugh together. We're having a human moment
Nasser,
together.
are you taking have you taken a ruler to the bend in his shelf behind? He keeps putting more and more on it every day, and I'm very scared for the integrity of that wall.
Okay. Anyways, let me continue this. Testy, only say something if it's actually going to be funny or if it's going to be good.
It is funny. When that wall falls, you're going to see the fun.
It'd be funny if it actually did fall, okay?
It's gonna fucking fall. He built it, he said.
Okay, then it's going to fall. Let me continue this.
And I'm just looking forward to it all needs to be gone. It all needs to be swept out, house cleaning, get it all away. So that I just, how you doing? Mogwai says selling off the book's not a bad idea. I'm doing the same. Well, I mean, if you want to keep them, keep them. I'm not sort of telling everyone to sell their stuff. I'm just saying for myself.
He
personally,
says that like he thinks people are going to sell their stuff because he's doing it. Like he thinks he's some sort of influencer. Like if I do something, other people will follow.
No, I think it's War Campaign told him to do this. Again, you see, look at his chat. You see he's being congratulated by like Mogwai Centurion over and over again. They're trying to tell him, you got to move on. Just move on from Comicsgate, sell all your books and all this stuff. So he's doing it because they told him to do it. And
he's using all of their talking points. If you look at what he's been saying about me, saying about you, it just sounds like it's coming right out of the mouth of Rokabir.
Yep.
Oh, definitely. Because then Liam and War Campaign were all sharing those fake DMs.
Look
those Dr.
who's in your
DMs
chat right now all of a sudden.
I know, I see it. We got well hung and dumb. He's one of Liam's top simps right there. Oh, there's Panboy.
Oh no, that's the one I was referring to. It's amazing.
Oh, Panboy. By the way, there's an alternative to War Campaign now. It's called the Holy Roman War Campaign. So if you want to join a war campaign that is good, not bad, we'll put that link in the chat for the Discord. Please come hang out. We love
the
it.
alternative to War Campaign is mainstream Comicsgate and actually selling comics.
That's actually true.
Guys.
There's that too, but here's the part of the War Campaign that we're talking about. All we do is say brother and hail and sister. That's it. That's all you're allowed to say in it.
That's it. You're not allowed to say anything else.
Right.
So
Jay Bama fan says Liam is Sid Vicious diabetes.
Oh, they're all in the chat, Nasser. You've got them all in here today.
They're very angry.
Alrighty then. Well, I guess it's a good time to since we're looking at the chat, plug my books. There's a link to my books on Amazon. You guys can buy those there. Donald can't steal from me if you guys buy my books. And Sauce says Nasser, Odie has a lot of Instagram but has no way to convert his webtoon into money.
I don't believe. I don't believe that.
Idiot, Sauce.
Hey, don't say that about Sauce.
Yes, I will say it. I've said it to his face before. He's a fucking idiot.
Give him respect. He's a veteran with a Purple Heart.
He's a fucking idiot.
Hey, shut your mouth.
You can't take that many followers and make $1 out of them? Oh my God. Have you seen what he's got?
Testy, I'm this close to kicking you.
I don't care.
Oh God,
I'm not going to kiss your ass, Nasser.
I didn't say that. I just said this guy's a veteran with a
You know
Purple
I'm not
Heart.
going to kiss your ass.
He
Odie's a
deserves
good guy.
Shut up. Let's just continue this EFAP.
Okay, let's be nice to each other.
Like, it's come time for me. And I didn't even really think about this until I spoke with this guy, and we talked for what was meant to be an hour and it ended up being 3. And he's like, oh, he was impressed. He's like, you're doing a lot better than I thought you were. And, because I told him about what I have actually going on and stuff. And I was like, no, I'm all right. I'm just sad by some stuff. And
this is so gay.
Just a little sad.
He's just a little sad.
I'm just sort of over it all. And,
Okay, you're over it all. End the stream.
It doesn't sound like you're over it all, Liam.
No. No.
He said that I've got to do what I said. I've got to keep it in my rearview mirror and not look back. And he's right. He's 100% right. And if I want to be happy and successful in my business,
that's gone.
I just got to.
You don't have a business. There's no business.
He's got his 100, though.
He's got his 100. He keeps talking about his 100.
Yeah, and he keeps making it specific. 100.
My 100.
Not hundreds. 100.
Ethan, you're right. He is making it sound like this is like therapy. Like this is like he'd say to a therapist.
Yeah, well, that's how he treats his subscribers. They're here to listen to him bitch and moan.
Yeah. We've got the War Campaign talking points going on in the chat.
The Mexicans.
Oh, yep, there they are. Look, they're all here.
They're all here.
Hail Smugpug. Hail.
Hail Smugpug.
Okay, Smugpug says Odie makes next to nothing on Webtoons. He has 14 patrons. Alrighty then.
He'll get there.
Let's continue this thing.
I believe in
Don't
Odie.
mind my end. There's risk involved. For real, there is. I didn't expect to be right here. It's scary. It's like.
Yeah, tell me more about that. Tell me more about how scared you are.
Oh, he will.
Looking at?
Oh, he will.
He's going.
It's
I
therapy.
opened
I'm
my
sitting
mouth
here
and
with
I
a
know it
pad.
now. I opened my mouth. I know it now, and everybody's on to my bullshit. Oh fuck.
No, he's just making shit up. Like this is what like he's mimicking empathy. He's mimicking feelings. He doesn't feel any of this stuff because tomorrow it's going to be something completely different. He's trying out certain things. He's saying things that maybe you'll believe. Maybe will make him feel better about himself for a little while. Will kind of underscore his narcissism. He's a sociopath, and he's using the chat. He's using the chat as a sounding board for his narcissism and for all of this fake empathy, all this fake bullshit. It's interesting. It's interesting to watch him make this shit up real time because yesterday it was something completely different. And the day before it was something completely different than that.
Do you remember just 2 days ago he was dying of testicular cancer and was going to be dead in less than a week?
Yeah, it was interesting. It was like, you know, what happened to that? Like, if I knew I had cancer, I'd probably still live stream and I'd talk about that all the time. I'd talk about.
But would you be live streaming to 12? If you had 12 people in your live stream chat, would you be spending your time when you've got a pregnant wife who's going to be, you know, having a baby in 2-3 weeks or whatever it is? You'd be spending your time live streaming to those 12 people if you were going to have ball cancer and going to die.
Well, see, the thing is, like, he doesn't have an audience, but he's a narcissist, and he has a big idea of who he is and who he's supposed to be, and he always has. He's got this balloon head about, you know, oh, people need to hear me. I'm helping people, and yeah, he's got 12 people in there. So, I mean, really, if you're sick with cancer and you've got a pregnant wife, and you're speaking to no one, virtually no one except for me and Testify and JDA and Nasser, you should probably not be on the internet doing this. Like almost anything is a better use of your time.
Right.
I mean, of course, you know, I'm a narcissist too, but you know, validated. You know,
I welcome his time.
Yeah, exactly. When I'm on the internet talking about how great I am, there are thousands of people watching. So, you know, that just underscores my narcissism and just, you know, excuses it. But Liam has no excuse because nobody listens to him except for us. And we're just making fun of him, or we're just, it's just odd, man.
It's so funny, though.
It's almost like we're the next show topic every time he shows up.
Also, VLNet has been posting this, so you guys all go check it out. That's Odie's webtoon. Everybody go support Odie. Check out a Tomahawk Angel. General Piggy, aka Bean from PA, says Ethan deserves a special thanks in some movie.
Yeah, I've had quite a few. Thank you for saying that, General Piggy. I've had like 3 special thanks. I'm looking forward to my 4th, and I know it's coming. Thank you.
I'm still wondering why Gail Simone unblocked me on Twitter. I still haven't got
Unblocked
my goddamn
you?
diploma. She unblocked me. I don't know why.
You got unblocked. Huh.
Yeah, but I still haven't got my diploma yet.
I mean, my good friend who happens to have a voice similar to mine on Twitter got blocked by Dan Slott already, and I don't know how.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was beyond surprised to see a Gail Simone tweet pop up today.
Oh.
Okay, let me continue this. It's more interesting.
It's scary, but I'll be all right. And
nobody fucking asked.
How many dogs is he going to kill after this?
And I've got 100 guys right now that backed me, that are interested in my book. That's a pretty good start. A lot of people start from 0. So, you know, and maybe more people will be more interested in my next book, you know?
Nope.
No.
And maybe I'll do better.
I guarantee that won't happen.
By the way, I'm not porking Gail Simone, you fucking asshole, Andino. No.
Andino.
It's an interesting rumor.
I think it's true.
It's not true. It's fake.
No one tested.
All I wanted was my diploma, Nasser. You certain things at times.
You
okay?
have to do extra credit for that thing.
All I want is my fucking diploma, Nasser.
This is getting sick. Let me continue this.
It's Wonder Island on Kickstarter that I have here. You know, I've got a week to go. But anyway, about it, I know that I've made a good book. I know that my work is solid. And
You know that,
I
do
know
you?
that people are excited for it.
Isn't the book not done? Like,
It's not done.
okay.
And do you notice how nobody wants to ever in his chat or himself bring up the black and white edition of Xenotype?
Yeah, because he fucked it up.
Yeah.
No, Xenotype was an awful book. I mean, it
Yes.
really it felt like a headache to read. It was really bad. I mean,
Why was
really
there a
bad.
naked guy on like every page?
I don't know, and I don't. That was weird. None of it made any sense.
All I remember is the naked guy.
Of course, that's what you'd remember. Out of all the books that raised tens of thousands of dollars, Xenotype by far was the worst one. I think we could all agree about that, right?
All I can remember is Kelsey Shannon's Boy Island frickin' preview. It was.
That was good, yeah.
It was so good. It was so good.
Who's this?
Liam's
John?
streaming right now.
Who's this? Prawn Della Rose?
I guess probably another campaigner. You know,
that would
They're
be
bored.
Delta.
Is that Delta?
AKA Blues Lobster. Yes.
Well, he says that Liam's streaming right now with Vinny. Is it interesting, or is this more interesting? Like, is Liam claiming on stream again that he has cancer or something?
Well, he's probably listening to us right now and will respond. So maybe
he's not on Liam's channel. What's
okay,
Vinny's channel called? Vinny's channel called.
You go figure that out, and I'm gonna play this. Let me know if you find it.
Wish more of my manga audience, my manga fans would come over to the YouTube and buy my books. That would be...
What's that even mean? He's like, if only my manga fans would come over here and buy the books. What's he acting like? He has some secret fan base?
Oh wait,
They always have
here
a
it is. Here it is for you, Nasser.
Here it is. Vinny the Pooh.
He's
Art.
on with the team.
Oh no.
Well, is it actually anything interesting, or is this going to be more interesting?
Just look at the team.
Let's see who we got. Pull it up, Nasser.
Okay, let me.
Who's going?
Look at his smile.
I just hold on. I'm getting it open here.
It's so boyish.
It's just awful.
The team in there, and look, and the was campaigns in there.
Oh, they're here and in there. Interesting.
Very weird.
We're getting gay opt as we speak.
I don't know the hairy one.
Okay, here.
It's the team.
Well,
Yeah,
like
you know
the
that-
big green ones, okay?
These big green ones that are smooth. The hairy ones, that means you know your way around certain things. Well, not,
What happened to Vinny? I thought he was a good guy, man.
Chris,
Vinny's pretty strange. I had him on my channel, I think way back before anybody else ever did. He messaged me like, "Hey, this is my campaign." I was like, "Oh, this looks really good." And I had him on like a couple dozen times, probably streamed with him a lot. And then
Go stir up their chat.
out the blue one day, he was suddenly like, "Yeah, I hate Nasser too, you guys." he's just a weirdo.
I thought he was a level-headed
lay it
guy,
down,
and then when he freaking defends Liam,
it's
he
probably
loses
say
all
back
my
to
respect in the world.
What should I put in the chat?
Yeah, no, this is a standalone story in set between the events.
Oh, they're doing the generic,
next
boring
novel's coming next year.
talk about a book nobody cares about.
Yeah, the
But yeah,
normal
man, it's a fun
comic
ride.
scape.
If you're already familiar
Freaking
with the
basic
characters, you're gonna
stream.
get into this right away, and just kind of know what's going on and get right into it. It's just a fast, action-packed adventure.
5 people on the stream.
Yeah.
10 people watching.
If you're not familiar,
And the 10 are here because of us.
The 10
I
are
just gave
the
you
10
guys
are
the
half,
link.
yeah. There were 5 before.
Yeah, man, if you like kind of hell, I mean, there's a whole litany of things that
Just put a bunch of Z's in there.
There's, if you like
No,
Star
I mean,
Wars,
don't be mean, but
the universe.
Okay.
I just said hi. I just said hi to Liam.
I
said
said
hi.
hail, sister and brothers.
All right, should we get back over to Liam's stream? Actually,
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
boring.
Let's see where
Yeah,
this
that's
goes.
what I figured. That's why I asked you guys. Is it
Oh,
interesting?
depressing.
I'll monitor it. I'll monitor it.
Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Back to his cleaning house stream. Look at that. He's still
smile.
deranged. What's he looking at? He just looks so deranged. Like, this is not someone that's mentally stable. This dude needs a doctor or several. Like, he looks unhinged. He looks so creepy. This guy needs help.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be a big deal, except he's spending his time calling John Delarose like a pedophile.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like
that's why I covered.
You might look at this and go, why? Why are you paying? Because this guy's like doing damage on his way out, like big time. You know, it's like he can't just go away. You know, my thing with him was I kind of kept him at arm's length after a little while, after I started to get a weird vibe from him, after he demanded that he be allowed to be my personal friend. I thought that was weird. And then he did. He took me aside. Like, he's like, Ethan, after I went on one of his streams, stay here for a minute. I need to talk to you in private. I'm like, fuck.
He talks about you on one of these streams like you're his pupil. Like he mentored you into your success.
Breaking news. You guys were all just banned from Vinny's chat.
Oh, all of us?
Yeah.
Even me?
Yep.
I wasn't in it. So.
Oh, man.
But yeah, he just said, I don't understand why John Malin gets to be your friend and I don't. I feel like I haven't worked in the program. I should be able to be your friend. And I was like, okay, and he just seemed weird, man. I was so uncomfortable. It was just so uncomfortable. You know, all about what Liam wants. Liam wants something from you, and it's personal. He wants to be your personal friend, and he doesn't understand why he hasn't earned it. He feels like he's earned it.
Well, I thought you were learning under his tutelage, Ethan, by the way he talks.
Yeah, looks like I wasn't bent.
I haven't heard him say anything like that.
Oh, he has.
All right.
Remember when he's going to take care of your children and everything?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things you just try not to remember.
There's a question for Ethan. Ethan, are you peers with Liam?
No, I just don't think I am. I don't think Liam has done anything in his life with regards to comics. I mean, you know, most people know me for being a comic book artist, and I can back that up. I mean, I started out doing my own comic book, Cyberfrog, for 3 years. I then got picked out of the minors and drafted by the major leagues into DC Comics and Marvel Comics, where I produced work that will stand the test of time in Green Lantern Rebirth, New X-Men, Flash Rebirth, Sinestro Cold War, Blackest Night. And these comics are actually important comics that gave me cred. And now here I am, freed from the corporate world of DC Comics, canceled, working on indie comics, rebuilding and helping other people make tens of thousands of dollars, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars, making their own dreams come true. And that's my life, you know. And I've stood up to actual, real, fucking evil SJWs, and still stood tall and still managed to make more in the last 3 years than I think most of these people will ever make in their entire lives. And so, on the other hand, there's Liam, who wishes he was me. And he makes that clear all the time. He's actually explicitly said it to me. He has no credits under his belt. He's done nothing worthwhile. Most of the stuff that he claims that he has done, he hasn't really done.
He created freaking Devastator in Transformers, Ethan.
That's right. He's a consummate, like, wannabe. Perhaps he's dangerous to himself and others. I don't really know.
He didn't ghostwrite Cyberfrog, because I hear he's a ghostwriter of something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the details about his ghostwriter, but I've never heard of a ghostwriter in comics. Honestly, it's not something that exists.
It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. It just doesn't. So, no, I don't consider Liam to be my peer. I would consider Dave Finch to be my peer. Shane Davis, Dan Fraga, those guys are more akin to my peers. Liam is a fraud and a wannabe. He's a disgusting weirdo. And I don't know. He's just been a bane to this community. I think he's done terrible damage to himself and a few people. He's got an agenda other than making comics, despite what he says.
What about what he did to the Bigfoot community?
Yeah, I mean, when you look at Liam's life and you look at what came before Comicsgate for Liam, he was just doing the same exact shit, but in other strange, marginalized communities, like the Bigfoot community. You know, he belonged to a Christian dating site that he wreaked havoc at. It's a pattern of behavior, and I don't feel sorry for him at all. I mean, not at all. And I hope one day he just goes away. and stops calling John Delarose a pedophile.
I would appreciate that. Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Also, we got 115 people, guys. Please sub if you haven't subbed yet, because I'm super close to 2,000 subs. And let me continue this EFAP.
Great, but what can you expect when these guys are in college and the government's sucking them dry? You know. I'm just
You know, it's
happy
all
to have
about
the
sucking
opportunity to help
dry.
people and do this stuff, and I thought, you know, why not give people, like, I still got a bunch of those rare early Cyberfrog cards. I know there's a lot of people that collect that stuff. So if you guys want those, you missed out early on, like, I'll make those available.
I got plenty of them, Liam. You don't have to.
Stuff like that.
What was that?
I said I got plenty of them. You know, Liam doesn't have to make anything available of mine. You know. Excuse me.
And so I won't be up heaps long. This isn't going to be a heaps long stream, but I'm just going to set that up. So I'm going to
He just said it's not gonna
get
be a
one or
long
two things
stream.
set up tonight. Then I'm going to go to bed, and then tomorrow I'll have the rest of the stuff up. I've got to go get my graveyard shifts up in the house. You know what I mean? So like it's not down here with the rest of the books in the container. But
Is this the shed? Does he live in the shed?
No, it's called the groom room.
Yeah.
That's what we named it. It's called the groom room.
The coom room.
Coom
The
room.
coom
thank
room.
you.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that works too.
Yeah, there's a lot of cooming going on in there. You can see on the
Depends-
shelves.
Depends the day of the week.
Yeah. There's also,
yeah,
also children's
so-
exercise videos.
Oh, that was so gross.
So is this the stream that outlines the catalog on what's available? No, it's just sort of me. It was really just me saying this is going to be happening. I dropped the link in the description for just Bigfoot Bill. That's the only one I've done so far. I'm still getting used to eBay's new listing thing. It's like whenever you go to do a listing, it's like, do you want to recommend, like they try and recommend other books. Like when I was doing Bigfoot Bill, it was like, do you want to select Casper the Ghost and select this as your entry? I was like, no, I just want to do an eBay listing, please.
All right, I think now we need to put it on like 1.5.
Yeah.
Here we
I
go.
wonder what his wife thinks of all this. Like,
If that is his wife.
Daddy's in the shed talking to nobody.
I do have there is a pool going on right now. If the child comes out black, we do have a pool.
My bet's on indigenous. So
indigenous already.
Yeah.
You know, but they're trying to hold my hand through it and made it way more difficult. So it took me like 10 minutes to get a single listing up there. So I'm going to be putting all of those up tomorrow. It'll probably take me a few hours. I'll do that after I finish work. So probably the bulk of the listings will be up, I imagine, by around 2 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard
Nobody
Time.
cares
Here,
about
wait,
his
wait,
eBay
pause
auction.
for a second.
Telegram.
Jesus.
Do you notice when he's talking like this, he's looking to the right? All the other times when he's doing this crap about other people and all the stuff, the injustices against him, he's always looking to the left. What's
your point about that? What do you think?
I think he's reading off a script, and I think he knows what he's doing.
How could he be? He's talking utter gibberish.
I've seen the insanity of Liam Gray, and he's that whacked out. He
Did he
will
write all
literally
this down?
bullet point. He'll bullet point crap and make sure he tries to hit on it. But I also now think he has a mirror and he's staring at himself.
Oh, that's likely too. Yeah.
It's close.
Okay.
I'll let folks know in the different things, and you know, I've got great shipping on everything. You know, Bigfoot Bill's like, you know, $10 shipping. I think that's it. I was gonna put it for 5, but I thought no, I'll put it at least 10. I'll at least have it pay for itself.
God,
and
who cares?
So yeah, you'll be able to get stuff affordable and maybe stuff you missed out on.
Should we skip a
Court
little
Real
bit?
says,
Skip a couple
JD
minutes?
No, just let
You
him
never
keep
know when
it.
he just goes
Yeah,
into
and
his shit.
stream with you. Are you gonna do it? No, I'm not. I don't
What
want
else?
anything to
No,
do with
so,
the
hey,
road.
put
I've
it
made
back,
that
put it
clear,
back, put it back. You're going
What?
too fast. This is too
You
fast.
you
need
missed a pivotal
1.25.
plot point, sir.
This is a pivotal plot point.
Wait, I'll
Yeah.
put back to normal?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me I'll go back a few seconds.
Well, would we
The,
miss? Okay, go ahead. Play it.
And so yeah, you'll be able to get stuff affordable and maybe stuff you missed out on. Court Real says, saw JDA said he'd clear the air and do a stream with you. Are you going to do it? No, I'm not. I don't want anything to do with John Delarose. I've made that clear. Like, good luck to him and his endeavors and his particular strategies, but it's not for me.
Mike coming out with books that are
Rearview
like
mirror.
the right
I just
pages in order, like that.
Why would you say good luck to somebody who you just called a pedophile? Why would you say good
It's
luck?
bizarre.
Because he forgot he said it yesterday.
Why would
Yeah.
you wish them luck? It's like good luck in getting kids.
He truly, I think, forgets what all the bullshit
He
says.
does. He doesn't
his
remember
lie
because
book,
remember
his
he
book of
just think
lies.
he's
Yeah.
He thinks
said
he's being
that-
attacked with no provocation after he says stuff like this. Remember? So
He said all that
yeah.
same shit about Nasser too.
He did. Yeah.
Well, Nasser called the freaking nurses and said mean things about, it's just horrible. How did you get a hold of these women, Nasser?
Yeah, that's right. He said that there was this artist, right? And he's like, this guy was in the hospital, and Nasser was actually calling up the hospital and harassing all the nurses. I'm like, dude, on what earth is that true? Like,
The minute I heard that, I knew he was so full of shit. It wasn't funny.
Gosh.
All right, let me continue this.
Wishing me luck though. I don't need luck. I've got a lot of backers, Liam. So
You've got Comicsgate,
I do.
Everyone in Comicsgate is backing your books.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it. I'm happy.
The Was campaign's back in the chat again. It's beautiful.
I've got other things that deserve my energy and my time. So thank you, but good luck. And, please stop trying to contact me. I've repeatedly asked you to cease contact with me.
I have
And,
never attempted to contact Liam once in my life.
Dude,
not once.
He said that same exact thing about me when I'm not even
Not
kidding.
once.
If you go
In his defense, you did try to communicate with him yesterday on that stream.
I did, yeah, but that was on my stream.
Yeah, where you put out an open letter to him where it was just you and him to talk it out and see if you
We
could
should.
resolve your differences.
I'm kind like that.
If you guys
And
go
I want
back
content.
if you guys go back to his stream, if it's even up anywhere, where he did the whole "Bring Me Ethan and John" thing, I was in the chat and I said, "Hey Liam, I'm coming back to Comicsgate. I hope there's no hard feelings." Blah blah blah. And he's like, "Why are you in my chat? I repeatedly asked you to cease contact with me." That's never been I've never ever tried to contact this dude. Also, Tom says defeat JDA and win his entire audience is yours for the taking.
Yeah, I guess he could. I mean, we could debate, and he might steal everybody from Comicsgate over to Liam.
And Nasser, they just banned a Was campaigner from the Vinny chat. They just banned Billy Basco.
Oh no, Billy Basco.
And I quote, Hex, he's been stirring and talking shit. I don't him, but he wants to mouth off everywhere, so he's gone.
Okay.
That's what he said.
That is Vinny Tartamella.
Talking about Billy Basco.
Billy
our good
Basco.
friend.
Yeah.
Poor Billy.
Yes. Sorry, Billy.
Amateur Anth, thank you for $2. Says send Nasser super chats. He's a starving waitress. Yes, everybody, please send super chats.
Doesn't look like you're starving.
All right.
No, it doesn't. No. Who's cooking for you, Nasser?
Your face is looking very puffy lately.
Okay.
Put it out there.
This is the thing. My little sister loves baking, and there are times I'll get home from work, and she's like, I found this new recipe. I just had to try this thing. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And she's always making sweets.
I'm not hating, dude. I completely get it. I told my wife, I said, you keep cupcakes and stuff out of this house because I can control myself at the supermarket. But if I know there are cupcakes upstairs, eventually I'm going to get to them. I'm going to break down, especially if I've had a couple of drinks.
Dude, this is how much I love cupcakes. Like a year ago, I came home from work, and my sister made some cupcakes that were chocolate, some that were vanilla, and there were 2 different types of filling.
Mm-hmm.
So there were 4 combinations. I had one of each right away.
Well, you don't need to have that many cupcakes. My God, one will do. But I'm just saying, I understand. The temptation is too strong. I'm with you.
No pies though, right?
No, I haven't. That would be that if Andrea saw me bring a pie in the house, that would be like a heroin addict. Like she'd be like, something's wrong with you. Like, no, like you're. But I mean, I'll sneak today. There, we got Ava a little miniature pizza, and I snuck 2 slices.
Oh,
they were little, but I still I snuck them. But they're cupcakes, and I told her to throw them away, and she did. So I said I won't be able to control myself. I will eat them
but
tonight.
you stole your kid's pizza, though.
Yeah, it was a whole pizza. She's 5. She's not.
She
she's
won't
not
know
gonna be
the
able to eat the whole
difference.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Linkovich says this sounds like a Gail Simone chat now.
Oh my god, dude! I love food so much. This is torture. It's absolute torture.
I'm trying to quit drinking to get these last pounds off. I just can't do it though. Not when I watch a Liam. I watch a Liam stream like this, and it's like
John
Jesus.
got the shit beat out of him by a kid in tennis yesterday.
I did. It was pretty bad. So
That makes sense.
Whew, he was 26, just athletic, and just moved fast, kicked my ass.
Okay.
What does
At
that
this
make
point,
you
it's kind of uncomfortable, so-
Nasser?
You could saying Liam, go to bed and tell me how much you love the thing I made. It's very awesome, and we will show it, but not yet. Not at this time. And I will be heading to bed.
Take a shot,
Liam,
everybody.
Ghostwrite for Tom Clancy.
You
No.
said that an hour
No.
ago too.
You can't silence me. I will silence you, Euchre. I will yeah, look, 1 minute. Brother Gaius will silence you. Yeah,
Oh,
take
Brother
that.
Gaius.
Take that. The money should go to the horses. It should, shouldn't it? It should. Is this just an auction chat and a black screen? What? I don't know what you mean. Dan's here.
That was the beginning
As
of his
you know.
stream.
Anyway,
He
yeah,
started
guys.
it
I
out
think
fucked up.
I'll leave.
Huh?
He started out his stream with a black screen, and that person just saw the beginning and was responding now.
But about there, I'd also all the monies of those streams with them screaming and yelling at each other like idiots to make about $10 a member at Patrons or something and monetize all of it. I'd also monetize all of those streams with them screaming and yelling at each other like idiots. No, you know what? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do you one better. Hold on, just a minute. Go to my channel.
No.
He
He's
says
gonna one-up
everything
himself.
twice.
He's gonna one up himself.
He's like the dude from Goodfellas. I forget his name, but when
Something 2 times. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, that's him.
Now hold on a minute, guys. Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on a minute, guys. I can't do his accent. I think JDA does it pretty well. But yeah, he has to repeat everything.
I did not have sex with Ethan Van Sciver. I did not have sex with Ethan Van Sciver.
Oh my god, dude, that's infuriating.
We're still wondering where that came from. I have no clue. I've never heard that until he said that.
It was like, whoa.
I honestly, that makes me. I've never had violent thoughts about Liam before, but that does make me want to hit him.
I was soliciting nudes of Ethan Van Sciver.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be surprised about.
Oh my god! He said that so many times during that stream. I was like, wow. I mean, I counted them. It was like 6 times.
Yeah, oh, that's great.
To the studio.
Sexually harassed by Liam Gray.
Here we go. Content.
Call HR.
Is it harassment or is it molestation at this point with the way he talks? I don't even know anymore.
It does make you feel really uncomfortable. You're like, Liam Gray is talking about not having had a sexual past with me. And that makes me want to punch him in the face.
Exactly.
I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? You fucking degenerate. Get the fuck off the internet right now. Right now. And you understand how, who was it? Nerd Wonder must have felt.
Oh, right. That poor
when this
girl.
big fat pig, this fucking idiot, comes at her like, "Hey, I want to fuck your brains out."
There was her. There was the 6'5" Amazon Lidl that he probably did the same exact thing with. How many more have to fall?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Did Micah Curtis get sexually harassed?
Yes, I hope he did, and I
Okay.
hope he.
Okay.
Yeah.
Micah went for it though.
Yeah, probably true.
Bear with me a second, guys.
He actually requested
Should
it.
we speed this back up at all?
Yeah. Go
I know
ahead.
this is a bit boring. Just entertain yourself briefly in the chat, please. Here we go.
You got to do 125,
Yeah.
not 15.
You're,
It
we're
goes a
starting
little
again.
too fast.
From scratch.
Okay.
Nothing's going to be left.
There we
Here
go.
you go. 1.25.
I will delete
Perfect.
everything in my channel live except for the videos that have production costs. Can you just
His production list.
here we go. Scramble to grab them while you can.
Ethan, I'm
guys.
still wondering
Throw
what
them
you
away.
think about his comment about being one of the founders of Comicsgate.
Oh yeah, that comes later.
Yeah, everybody says that.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it takes so long. I've got to do another update. But yeah, I'll clear my whole channel off right now just to show how much I don't care about any of this anymore.
So he's privating all his videos. If you guys want to watch them, go now. I guess
Don't
it's
worry.
probably done.
They're all on BitChute.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's another mania, you know. It's like you got to know that. Like, there are some idiots who I think probably testifies one of them, who taped every single one of your videos and put them on BitChute. So
No, I have other people that give me the videos, and I'm just the one that posts them.
Oh.
So I like to be the idiot. It's fun.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm not hating by calling you an idiot. I'm just saying that like he should know. Those videos exist whether you take them down or not. So this is like a purely symbolic, manic gesture, you know. I'm taking down my all my
I thought
content.
only women wore those shirts with the thumb hole in them.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
I just noticed that too.
Is that here too? Yeah, that is a chick thing.
Yeah, I thought that's a chick thing, not a guy thing.
Huh. It's like those edgy, goth chicks do that.
It's just that weird shit I catch on to.
Liam does have the pasty skin for it.
Okay, let me continue this.
At the end of the day, you know,
there you go.
I made a poor choice by giving 2 years of my life to strangers, you know, and a cause that
You didn't give any of your life to
was
us.
just a fool's errand.
He's like, I did this for you guys. I give my life to you. No, you
Like
didn't.
Jesus.
You didn't do anything like that.
Mm-hmm. What did he do?
He leached off of you.
He's just been a
He le-
spurg for 2
That's
years.
it.
What he's
He leached
done.
off of Ethan. That's all he did.
Vicky says, I see Randall is on his best behavior while he's on with Ethan.
Yeah, I know. Vicky and Testify don't like each other.
Oh, it's
I
a
don't-
big
I don't
Not
beef.
my
I don't
fault
like
that she
Testify
wants to
either.
be the new Was campaign.
I don't-
I'm not on.
I don't like Testify either. Only reason I had him on here is because you said to bring him on, but he is so annoying. I can't stand this guy.
Well, look. I mean, you know, he is the premier Liamologist. Now, Vicky wants
true.
to come in here and comment about Liam. Cool. I mean, you know, we'd rather have Vicky, I guess.
All right,
But,
I'm gonna send Vicky the link, and if she wants to come by, we will not add Testy back.
Okay.
It's fair enough.
Yeah. Well, let me continue this while I open up Twitter and get it to her.
You know, I told myself that I would rather try and do something that I believed in and fail at doing it than go through life without trying. And whereas a part of me still believes that, I'm at the point now where I gave my best try, and I'm happy knowing that I did my best. I'm not going to have any regrets, and I couldn't have done better than what I did.
He didn't
with
even
everything sort of
check
relating to the
his
way it was.
book to make sure the pages were in the right order. That was his best effort.
Couldn't have done better, he said.
Yeah.
Possible. Impossible.
Vicky says I have nothing left to say about Liam. I have my own stream in 45 minutes. Yeah, I think I have the link to your channel, Vicky, in the description. Let me see. I believe it's there. Yeah, sub to Vicky. Yeah, that's in the description. If you guys want to go sub to Vicky, she's streaming in 45 minutes. So go give her a sub.
Have we exhausted Vicky's knowledge about Liam? I mean,
I guess so.
All right, well then bring Testify back because he seems to be more
He's the
knowledgeable.
knowledge man. Yeah.
The thing is this: everything Victoria knows is from me already.
Yeah.
That's the
Please,
thing
I'm
that she
not in the
doesn't
mood
like.
for this dumb argument. I'm not.
No, it isn't a dumb argument. Do you notice how she's not willing
Look,
to come help you right?
Oh my goodness, I can't talk to do that. I'm screaming. She has her own stream in 45 minutes, dude. She doesn't want to come on here because she's probably got stuff to do, probably has to prepare. She's got her own stream. Maybe this isn't the only thing she wants to do with her night.
People prepare for stream.
Have you seen what she looks like? She looks like fucking Voxdead.
Dude, just
fucking
shut
stop,
up,
Testify.
dude.
Bald head,
Stop,
receipt.
stop with your spread. This is why I don't like him, Ethan.
Yeah, that's unnecessary, man. And we've seen what you look like, and you look kind of like Box Day too, frankly.
I'm sorry, Vicky. Even though I didn't do anything, I'm still sorry.
Ugh. Yeah, I just can't stand that guy. Anyways, let's continue this thing.
And I don't think anyone else could have either, given the circumstances. So
nobody could have produced a book with the pages in order
and put my energies where it's deserved.
How difficult
Nobody.
is it when you guys format your books to get the pages in the right order?
Pretty hard. I mean, Herculean.
I know it's like the most stressful part of making a comic. Wouldn't you guys say?
Definitely.
Like even tougher than writing it. Like you got to come up with all these good ideas. You got to make all the characters have their own voice. You got to make sure the plot makes sense. Like that's like a walk in the park. But then you got to get those pages in order. Well, good luck.
Page 2.
Ugh.
Page 3. Page 4.
It's a slow going
John,
task.
that's giving me a headache just hearing it, man. And Proppy says, "Watch out, Nasser. Testify, we'll back your book and refund it again." Vicky says, "I know plenty about Liam, but I'm not going to dunk on him right after he's diagnosed with cancer."
I would feel those morals too, except for he called me a pedophile like 3 times this week. So I hope the cancer consumes his balls. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you hope it's quick and painless, John, or what are we hoping here?
No. I'd like it to be lingering, and then him to have to get them chopped off like Caitlyn Jenner, and that's it. So
that's pretty harsh, but he did say that you like to fuck kids. So
right. So I have no sympathy.
Yeah, Liam deserves all the pain of cancer if he actually has it. Let's continue this.
Which means more of a focus on my production, more focus on my content going forward, more focus on making better YouTube, and more focus on Wonder Island and my other properties that are going to be coming out real soon.
But didn't he say he's like leaving? So why is he like, I've got all these properties, they're going to come out soon?
Yeah, who are they being marketed to?
His 100. His 100.
All right.
His 100.
Yeah.
Artists. It should be like it was a year ago when I first started. You know what I mean? It should go, man, why can't you do them all at once? I got to do them in lots of 30. Here we go.
What are you talking about? Just starting a year ago? Didn't he also say he has like 3 decades of experience in ghostwriting comics and manga? And he's like, oh, and I've written for TV before, but now he's like, I just started.
Yeah, I'm going and getting a cocktail. I can't do this without drinking anymore. So I'll be right back.
All right. We'll keep going.
You would think that it would be like in like it was like a year ago, where I could just devote nearly all my, well, no, not even a year, about 2 years ago, devote nearly all my time to just the art, creating the stuff, working on stories. And if I did that same thing and spent a lot less energy helping other people and worrying about
what who has he ever helped? What does he think he does for people?
He's making dreams come true. Mostly for like attractive young people. If you really look at it, I don't know what Nerd Wonder looks like, but maybe she's attractive. Odie, Odie's a male model. Young attractive people. Liam's here to nurture them.
Yeah, he just loves those young people.
Yeah,
loves them, loves helping them out.
Yeah, I mean, so did Harvey Weinstein. I mean, you really look at, if you look at Harvey Weinstein objectively, aside from the rape, what did he do? He helped a lot of people, didn't he? Helped a lot of people get careers.
Oh, definitely.
So it's just interesting.
Isaac Lavina, thank you for $5. Says, my good friend JDA is not a pedophile. He deserves to have a Yonafui video. Well, Yonafui, if you're listening, do a JDA video. Juicy J says, how do you remove these nuts? I'm pretty sure they got to take some scissors to them or something. That's just painful to think about. And probably says, hopefully Bancroft or Arnold one day sells enough books to topple Xenotype as the biggest Aussie book one day. I think Bancroft will. I don't know who Arnold is, but I think
Rob Arnold, yeah. Yeah, I'll make that happen. I just have to have them on my show, and they have to have a really, really good book. But yeah, we'll make that. We'll take that away from Liam.
Oh, definitely. It's not going to last long. Liam's not going to have that title for long.
No, I didn't realize there was a title. So,
well, me neither. Till they just said it. But
let's remove it.
Yeah, it'll be gone soon. Let me continue this.
About the success of other people and worrying about, am I doing enough for this guy? Could I do something here? Could this be more appealing? Would this help? If I was less worried about that and just more self-focused and more focused on my own properties and getting more work out, then I think I'd be in a better place right now. I don't like saying self-serving things like that. It makes me a little bit sort of uncomfortable and cringe. But as it is, it really just wasn't worth the time of the investment. So I'm just sort of popping through here now, and this is going to take a while, guys. But overall, this is it. So from here forward, this is the line. This is the line. 1 minute. I want people to know who I really am. I want to be authentic, and I want to have forward momentum. I want to be focused on what's coming out and the stuff that I'm excited about. I'm here to cultivate an audience of comic book, fans, people that love comic books.
Does anybody that's watching this, that watched it when it was live, do they actually care about any of this, believe any of this?
You know what I just realized? He's kind of like the Australian mundane Matt. It finally just hit me. I'm like, what does all this remind me of? It's mundane Matt. It's the same kind of thing.
Yeah. Rob, Replicate. Yeah, I think I've seen Replicator, actually. I think I have.
Thank God. I have alcohol now. This is going to be way better. Thank God.
What are you drinking?
I'm actually going for sake tonight. So.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing a vodka soda, but then I'm like, you know what? I have sake left over from my sushi the other day, and I'll drink that first.
Alrighty, let me continue this.
Manga, anime, cartoons, action, fantasy, folklore, myth, monsters. This is the stuff that I want to be focused on in the coming months. I don't want to constantly be looking back at old shit. I feel like it's really just.
But that's exactly what he's gonna do.
Well, we'll see.
That's exactly what he's gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah, he probably will. I mean, starting today, but we'll see. Yesterday he said he wouldn't. So
maybe he'll change this time.
Yeah.
It's all over and done. I got no more time for gossip. I got no more time for selling circles. I got no more time for concern trolls. I got no more time for the old stuff. Now it's just new stuff, all new again, all new, all original. All new, all original. Now that doesn't mean that I still won't play a character from time to time, try to entertain you guys to the best of my ability and have some fun. But I'm not going to be.
He falls back on that a lot.
And even the people that I like and remember.
Yeah, there were times where he said, "Liam Gray is just a character. This isn't even my real name." There's a time he said that. I can't remember where, but he said that on a stream somewhere.
That was a line. Right?
In Proby, I'm not out of Napa Valley wine. I mean, I'm an hour from Napa. I mean, I've got a lot of it. But I'm just drinking. I'm just eating salmon tonight, so it's like I really don't want to have a red, and I'm really not a white wine kind of guy. So, yeah.
91 Extreme RT says, if you have to announce you're going to change, you aren't going to. Well, no, I think it's if you announce it like 30 times, like Liam's done, in probably just the last month. Where he's like, "Oh, this is it, guys. I'm gonna change," or he's like, "I'm gonna quit." He's just never. It's just never gonna happen.
Well, there's an endorphin rush that comes with this kind of a thing. He's just like he's vibing off of the whole thing. Like, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna make this. He's not. He likes this. He likes this situation that he puts himself in. It's comfortable.
And John is posting the link there for Deus Vault. I actually just got this in the mail a couple days ago, and I read it. John, I believe it's your best book. I really loved it. I'm going to do a review of it.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of nice messages about it. So, Comicsgate likes the book. We're going to keep on this track. We're definitely going to do a second one. So, yeah, check it out, guys. Thank you.
Hell yeah. You guys should all go get it. Jason says, "Fancy John De La Rose." Which, speaking of Jason, we actually just sent Secret Comics Presents to the printer just a couple days ago, so that'll be fulfilling soon. And then
I saw that. Congrats.
Yeah, thanks. Then it's on to Creepsters launching next month. Let me continue this EFAP.
But fondly, I'm going to distance myself from in pretty much every way possible, and that's just how it's got to be. I think for me to be happy. And focused, and I've never been as happy as I am in my life, but I've also never been as scatterbrained and less focused. So I need to have clear and determined focus for what comes next, because it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard work, harder than before, and it's going to require a lot of sacrifice on my behalf. And I've only got about a month before my baby gets here, so I can't be spending 4 hours a day talking to someone about, well, I didn't know that person thought this or said that. I didn't know that this person saw me that way. Or
I just have no clue like what this is about now. He's like, I can't talk about this person or said this thingy, but my wife gives birth soon next month, which he said for the last year. Is like the baby's due next month. Can you guys understand any of this rambling?
No.
Straightforward.
I'm simple.
I understand it. He's continuing to say over and over again the same thing, that he doesn't want to repeat the same patterns. He wants to be, he feels like he's been dragged down. He is a guy with a messianic complex. He's a narcissist. I sympathize. I have both of those things myself, but at least they're justified in me.
Right.
And he's been debased, he feels, and humbled, and he run around and run amok. He'd like to walk away from all this stuff. So he's trying to talk himself into all of that. He's like, I don't have time for this, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, he is making the time for it with a 2-hour live stream talking about how he doesn't want to do exactly what he's doing. And it is strange. It's a look inside of his head. And I would just say, what I would like to do is I would like to see, I wonder what this looks like from his wife's point of view. You have to think about that. Like, what does it look like from his wife's point of view? You walk into the trailer, you see your big, fat, meaty husband, looking like a, fucking Dig Dug inflated Eric Stoltz, sitting in front of the, camera, talking to 8 people about.
Don't forget with the backdrop of like
He-Man
a billion toys, like a hoarder with the Boeing shelf.
This
Boeing.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
And a picture of the Muppets. It's like, all right, what does that look like to her? Like, what? From a different perspective, what is that like? It's got to be really weird. It's got to be really, really weird. There's no money coming from it. I don't know. This is very, very strange. I'm interested in seeing what his next video is going to be, though. So he got my attention.
Same here.
It'll be the same thing again.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting.
Improbi says Nasser, EVS, and JDA. It's perfect. Yeah, you two are my most requested guests I've ever had on the show.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Do I hear a little bit of envy out of you, EVS? A little. A lot of envy.
Oh wait, who said that? Tor Strange.
Yes.
Oh man. Richard Pierce says, I still have no clue who this dude even is. How would you guys sum up Liam in like one sentence?
God. A deranged blob of orange.
That's not. Liam is a super fan who, with delusions of grandeur. He's a super fan with delusions of grandeur. That's it.
If I had to sum up in a sentence, I'd just say he's some crazy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Who has way too much interest in children's things.
That's a whole other layer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isaac says, I never knew I was into cat furries until I found JDA's book. JDA, did you do that on purpose?
I did. Well, here's the deal. Isaac, I'm a meme guy, right? So Deus Volt by itself, the name is a meme. Cat Girls is a meme. Elon Musk tweets about cat girls, right? So if you kind of follow my jokes in that, I always take memes and kind of make them into a serious story, and that's kind of my MO. So it's half trolling, but I think it's funny and fun. So do a lot of other people.
I bet $100 if Liam stands up, we'll see a diaper on him.
Oh no. I don't want that image in my head. Jesus Christ.
I believe that.
And
oh man.
By the way, guys, if you're not subbed, please sub, because I think I'm like 25 subs away from hitting 2,000. So please sub, you guys. Buy my books on Amazon. If you guys like fun 80s slasher movies, fun 80s horror movies, these are the books for you. That link right there will take you right to them. They're also in the description. So thank you very much, you guys. And
oh fuck, I've already killed half this bottle, Ethan.
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna. I'm gonna get sloppy soon. Sorry.
I got to finish this page before I drink. I'm drawing. That's why my camera's all. But then I will drink.
All right, good. At least I'm not alone.
All right, let me continue this.
I didn't know that this or that happened, or did you know this? Like, I can't do that. I just can't. And today made it really, really clear. So all of this has to go. It has to go to loving homes or people.
It's a fire sale, everybody.
Yeah.
And just look how stupid and smug he looks. I hate this guy's face. Ugh.
And but it's got to go. It can't stay here anymore. And
I hate when he makes himself laugh, Nasser. I agree. Like when he amuses himself and he's like, I don't like it either.
Right. It's like Smiller Jr. Like, I'm so great. you do his laugh great. You gotta do the Smiller laugh.
I don't want to do it. I yelled about Mike already at the beginning of the stream.
I'm gonna hire Mike to finish Flying Sparks. So
you should.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a great choice.
Yeah.
This is it. New channel, new life, new start. And what's done is done. You know. So where are we? What's going on in the chat? So the Queen doesn't want to be a mod either way. I'd have to mod you. I'd have to go to actually. No, I can't. I'm updating my channel. I'm like, am I done? Is it okay? So they're done.
You guys want me to fast forward any of this?
Gosh,
I don't know. We're only 23 minutes in.
I know. That's why I'm drinking. I told you. I told you, man. He's gonna end it very soon. I'm going to bed, everybody. I'm going to bed.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be a short stream, everybody. This is gonna be a short stream.
He's not talking to anyone. I mean, it's easy to get distracted when you get company and a lot of people. There are like 6 people in the chat. Most of them are making fun of him.
And he's hardly even read any of his chat anyways.
I had a couple of people I know who are my viewers in there just asking very, very soft questions that seem innocuous, but it was pretty funny. Yeah.
Okay. This was meant to be a short stream. Is there some way I can just do it to all of my videos? I'm not going to let me just do it to all my videos. This is retarded.
No, you're retarded.
All right. I'll do it.
Yeah. That was a layup.
Yeah.
This is probably something that I could do off air. And
then why don't you? Then why don't you just do it off air? What is the point of this? His stream has like no point to it. He's like, I'm leaving. Now sit here with me while I private every single video I've ever done.
We broke him yesterday. That's all it is. I'm proud. I'm actually proud of that.
I'm proud of you too, John.
Yeah.
All right, let me continue this.
This is probably something I can do off air, right, guys?
I broke Liam and Micah. I broke Micah too. I'm very happy about that.
When did you break Micah?
When I got the link to his Discord server.
Oh.
Yeah, he went nuts.
That was hilarious.
And that was the end of Micah. Now we're watching the end of Liam. I killed both of them. It's like flawless victory. It's beautiful.
Don't forget to go to micahcurtis.com. 128 people watching. Everybody go to micahcurtis.com.
He reported me to Patreon to try to get me banned from Patreon. Micah's such a bitch. Oh well. Sorry. Continue.
Oh man, just like Edwin trying to get me off of Indiegogo.
Yeah, same thing. Same thing.
Oh man.
Selling
we're both there. You're still on Indiegogo and I'm still on Patreon.
To a store in Melbourne already, made back nearly everything I spent over 3 years on just that. Wowzers. Wow, good luck. Wow. Congratulations. Thanks, Dan, man. Like, look, this has just been, it's been a long time coming, you know, and there needs to be a point where it's just like, okay, thanks for all the fish. You know what I mean?
What?
And that point for me, you know, was months and months and months ago. I got to the point where...
What, the point when you said this was going to be a short stream and you were going to get off? That was months and months and months ago?
He said months ago. Yeah, months ago. He was done. and that's why he streams every day about this and talks
Jesus
about
God.
you and talks about me every single fucking day for months because he's done.
Man, like, and it was like 10 months ago when he's like, if we're gonna let Nasser back in to mess with me, I'm just gonna leave, and I'm leaving because he's back, and he's just still stuck around, just being so intolerable. Like, I just can't stand this guy.
Yeah.
I posted just Mr. Medica's video. I was like, I'm not even going to give this shit a video. I'm just going to, I think pretty much exactly what Jim's saying about the same circumstance. I'm just going to drop it and then walk away, right? And that was my plan. But then I was sort of pulled back into it by my friends at the time who were like, no, if you do that, then think about this, and this is going to hurt these people, and what about your friends, and this and that, and it's going to, you know, it's if you really just, you know, fucking drop everything and just fucking, you know, let the bombs fall. And which is what I wanted to do. I was just like, fucking, I'm just gonna release everything, right? Like, and just walk away.
You say something, Ethan?
I just imitate him, say like fucking. I'm just fucking gonna fucking
go walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Go on a walkabout.
Hold on. Testy, stop putting Vicky's name in the chat. I'm gonna time you out for that, dude. Let me see. Put user in timeout. Stop doing that, dude. This isn't a place for you to just come and screech about Vicky every two seconds. It's all I'm seeing in the chat now, dude. Just, oh my goodness! Like, are you gonna tear your brain like Liam tore his? Like, just leave her alone, dude.
It looks like the Notre Dame Fighting Irish have come back from behind to secure 11-point lead over the Florida State Seminoles in the late third quarter right now.
Nobody cares. They're here to see this.
But they're like, think about all the other people that are relying on this for a living and stuff. And I was like, all right. And I felt bad about it. But in a way, it's good that it happened that way and that they did hold me back and that they did like, oh gosh. I know, Tard Wrangle. I don't know what I want to say.
Tard Wrangle is a good word.
Because
Tard Wrangle. Tard Wrangle. Tard Wrangle. Tard Wrangle. He repeats himself like that, so you got to do it 3 times, right? Yeah.
It probably would have been best if I did end it that way. You know, it wouldn't have been clean. I know a lot of people would have got laughs out of it and it would have wrecked some people, but at the end of the day, you know, we're not here to lead lynch mobs. I really believe
shit. I gotta take a shot. God damn
it! And karma and God, and you know, everything will get what's coming to it, what it deserves. You know, it's only a matter of time before certain people, certain sicknesses make a mistake, and then everyone will see that I was right. So
he's talking about me.
He is.
But regardless, I need.
What kind of mistake would I need to make?
Where I actually just don't care.
What was that?
Oh, he's like, one day, you know, certain people are gonna make a mistake, and then everyone will see I'm right. What kind of mistake am I gonna make at this point? What is he hoping for?
Even if you did something, how would it involve him or anybody? You've got thousands of people watching you, Ethan. Like, they don't know who he is.
I mean, I've had Vickyverse come over my entire life.
That's true.
What do you think's going to happen? I've had every SJW come over my life. You know, I just I feel like I've been thoroughly vetted. Like, I could run for office right now. Maybe I will.
You can be the next Chris Christie, I guess.
Oh, that'd be nice. I would like to be the next Chris Christie.
Yeah.
Put on like 5 or 6 more pounds.
Oh shit!
Yeah. I mean, see that? That's called laughing at yourself. I know it's hard. But,
Liam just plays a character, you know, so he laughs at himself all the time with us, kind of.
Nobody else is laughing though.
That's true.
Richard Pierce says you're going to accidentally eat 2 pies instead of 1. Tor Strange says EVS the next Joe Biden.
Oh no, that's mean.
Yeah.
No, Ethan, who do you think you would be the next who if you ran for office?
Senator Joseph R. McCarthy.
Hell, fuck yeah. I'm in. I'm voting for you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know nothing about politics. So I don't even know what to say to that. But
I would be the next Francisco Franco. So
politically, who would I be?
The Taliban, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
You know, I'm just like, good luck, thank you, and I can just walk away happy knowing that I did my best. You know, I really did. I really tried, and I did my best. And that's enough. You know. I'm still going to be doing my streams with odds. Don't worry. You know, you've seen that. I've got a comic that I'm planning on reading tomorrow. Wanted to read it tonight, but I didn't have time. I had to draw up designs for a new house that we're working on, and that ended up taking way more time than what I expected it to.
Designs for is it his trailer that he's living in now, right?
Yeah.
I thought he built a trailer, which was his like comic thing, which he crowdfunded. Now he's calling it a house.
No, he's working on a new house.
A new project. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he wants to make it seem like he has a life or something. He's like, oh, I'm designing houses outside of this.
Okay.
So that I drew in Minecraft. So that was something else. And yeah, like, you know, that's basically what's been going on with me. And I think that this is a good thing. You know what I mean? Is this done? 1 second, guys. Gosh, it's still taking so long to just nuke my channel. Okay.
Oh man.
Yes,
I can't take. I might need to. I might have to switch to vodka. I can't handle this.
Do it, John. Do it.
Don't think that this is a bad thing, you know. Don't think that like, oh, well, all of this time, the good times we had are lost and gone. They're not. We'll have more.
What?
And it will be free of bitterness and anger and constantly looking back. We'll be looking to moving forward. We'll have that forward momentum. There's so much cool stuff that we can be releasing and that we can be doing. You know, there's so much cool stuff that, you know, deserves my attention, deserves my merit, and not my merit, deserves. Yeah, I'll talk to you about it later. I'm getting a little bit antsy about the lockdown, just a little bit, and I'm thinking maybe it's time to disappear act. So
is that why he's going crazy? Because Australia's in these like weird lockdowns, and he's just trapped in his little groom room right there, and he can't go out, and that's it. This is why he's like going crazy. Is that why?
That's what he's suggesting. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, but he's always been so crazy.
It's getting worse. Yeah.
It has gotten a little worse, just a little bit.
Yeah, probably tomorrow because I'm gonna go to bed after the stream.
He's gonna go to bed after this stream.
Yeah,
dude.
Thank you. And time is the most.
There's still almost an hour left of this thing. And he's like, I'm gonna go to sleep soon.
Most precious thing, right? Like time is the most precious thing, and like at the end of the day, like we don't always have a lot of time.
Fuck! I gotta take another shot. God damn it,
John, do it on camera.
Okay, sorry. I'll do it on camera. I just did, but I'm gonna take another one and do it on camera. Okay.
All right. Let me. Here, I'll lock it on you.
This is gonna be the end of my sake, so I'm gonna have to switch to vodka.
Don't forget to put your camera on.
Okay, we're doing it. Okay, kanpai.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Whew. And some people have less time than other people, and how you spend that really matters, you know. And maybe spending it fighting a futile battle is a waste, you know.
War campaign.
It's all of those shit. I made a mistake.
I'm just saying, like these are the war campaign, what you would call it, talking points.
Yeah, I know. It always is.
You know, he's like, oh, maybe this is a feudal battle. I don't know. What's feudal about getting to make your own comics? You know, it's like if your idea is we're going to change Marvel, we're going to change DC. That's feudal. That's stupid. That's why we pivoted away from that. Liam made his own comic. Why is that feudal to him now suddenly? Weird.
That was always pointless to be like, we're gonna save Marvel and DC, as if they were ever gonna listen. I'm so glad that it changed from that to actually making awesome books. Let me continue this.
I trusted the wrong people, and then by the time it was too late, they had done tremendous damage to me. And you know, then in my naivety,
I guess that's you.
I
What? Don't trust me. I didn't ask for you to trust me. I just wanted you to get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
I didn't. Listen, I'm just a YouTuber and a comic book artist. I'm not. God damn it. Fuck away from me. Get away from me. I guess that's what I want to say. Just fucking get away from me. I trusted the wrong people. Fuck you. You're a grown man. What's the matter with you?
Yeah.
Tried to make amends with people that wanted to fight. It was a fool's errand. There's no other way for it. Didn't work. And I came into this thinking that we were all sort of united as a movement, but we're not really.
We are.
We never were.
You're just not a part of it.
That's right.
Maybe
Yeah.
we were for.
Yeah. Yeah. We're way united.
Right now, Comicsgate is great. We've shut out War Campaign. Those guys are flailing in the wind. We shut you out. We shut out Smiller, Doug Tenaple, Edwin Boyette. Basically, all the cancers that were stopping us from or impeding the very simple goal of just doing comics.
It's
making
more
money.
fun than ever. It's more fun than ever.
It's the best it's ever been. We're all just chilling, making great books, bringing in so much talent to CG. Dale Keown, Shane Davis. Andy
just
Smith.
kick
All
some
great
ass.
people.
Aaron Lopresti's here making SJWs pee themselves.
Well, that was great.
I love Aaron so much. He's the best.
Yeah.
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 It's just so fun. It's the best it's ever been. And the only people that don't like it are just the cancerous losers like Liam, like Smiller, like Edwin.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so glad they're all gone. Although sometimes I feel bad for Mike, but it's everything that's wrong with him. It's his own fault.
It's okay. Mike will be drawing Flying Sparks as a laborer for me soon. So.
Oh yeah.
A little while, but it probably really ended with Move the Needle, really. So looking back on it now, and I think that I did my best. And I'm happy with that. So I'm not going to mourn or cry or be sad. The only way that I could have actually got further, given the sort of the trajectory of things before me, was if I hurt other people, or if I became something like Ethan Ralph, or I did lean into blood sports, and I just don't have the heart for it, guys. You want me to be real with you? You want me to be honest? I wasn't comfortable.
Nobody even asked. Like, he's talking about stuff nobody cares about. Also, Sauce has a question for you, Ethan. He says, was Dale overwhelmed from being on your last stream? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Are you guys with me?
I was just playing a bit. I don't know.
Oh, Ethan?
Sorry. I'm thinking about going and getting more alcohol, though. I think I finished my sake on that last shot, and if he says, what's that shit? Again, I need to take another shot. So I need vodka now, I think, because I can't handle this. So I'm just going to get just fucking slurricane. We're going to slurricane this up.
No, I'm here. Sorry about that. I just had to pee, and then I just scanned that. I just finished the page. So,
all right. Can you drink now, Ethan? Can we do this?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go get vodka because I'm out of sake now, and so
we can do vodka.
Let's do shots. Let's go.
All right.
Whenever he does his shit, whatever it is.
All right, but Sauce was asking if Dale was overwhelmed from being on your last stream.
We're both getting alcohol. You're gonna have to talk now. So it's your stream.
Oh, sorry. I thought he was still here for a second. Dark Lord Fudd says CG even has their very own diversity hire right now, sir. You're killing me, dude. What do you guys think about all this stuff? How are you guys feeling about Liam right now? General Piggy says Ethan was midstream when he heard Nasser call out to him. Jason says EVS was taking a dump. Lord Finatra says vodka. Tom says a toast to Liam Gray. Juicy J says Nasser takes a shot and throws it up. Takes the same shot. I didn't throw it up. I spit it out. Oh, that was disgusting. If I ever take another shot, it can't be that stuff, whatever it was. That Bacardi Gold stuff. Steven Rockwood says Liam is a tool. Gable says Dale handled the Jack show, he'll be all right. I think I missed that one with him on the Jack show. Let's see. Joe Frago says, don't let that scumbag Testy on. I'm not going to let him on. Let's see. Doodle Pimp says, this is the last drama. Is this a new age for CG? General Piggy says, Liam isn't the hero Australia wanted, but it is the hero that it will get. Linkovich says, you embarrassed Malin with that? Eric Owen says, Liam is a clown. Earth Mind says, stay in the back. Jason says, Nasser's parents better not find out that Nasser was in their liquor. Hey, E, are you back? John, you back? Huh, I guess they're both still
All
gone.
right. I'm back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wanted to read this one for you, Ethan. Sauce wants to know if Dale was overwhelmed from being on your last stream.
Dale Keown?
Yeah.
No.
I love Dale. I love his art. Is he working on Salamandroid right now, or what's he up to?
He's still working on the gatefold cover for Cyberpunk 3. Taking his sweet time too. I don't bug him about it, but I've seen it's about halfway done.
Oh, okay.
You know. Hold on a second. I got to resituate now, so that we're streaming instead of drawing.
Dark Lord Fudd says Liam's a dingo's afterbirth. Oh man. Let's see. Bring on Mr. Wu. I'm not gonna bring Mr. Wu on. Should we wait? John's muted. I don't know how long it's gonna take him to get back. Should we continue this EFAP?
Yeah, he went to go get vodka. Hold on a second. Got to rename this page.
Also, Joe Frago says it's been fun seeing how well these creators.
All right, are we going cam now? Is that the deal? Okay.
I think so.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Joe Frago says it's fun seeing how well these creators
Cheers.
like Yon and T Bear play along with some of the shenanigans and debauchery.
Oh, you got your good stuff. I'm drinking Belvedere at the moment, but I put a little splash of pomegranate juice in it. So it's this is all vodka with just a little bit of pomegranate juice, so we can get blasty real quick.
All right, I'm doing. I went. I don't know. There's a little confusion. We doing Russian or French?
Are we doing shots?
Vodka?
Are we doing straight up?
No.
Was it supposed to be a shot? Okay.
I'm not.
I just figured I'd have
shots
something
of
tasty.
vodka.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds terrible. So okay.
Just make a little.
All right.
Make a small cocktail here.
Beautiful. Cheers, Ethan.
Hold 1
So we
second.
got the Red Bull. I'm just okay. I'm just going full sloppy. You're gonna be more alert than me in like a couple minutes here.
This is the way to
are,
be.
probably.
Cheers.
Cheers, my friend.
To Liam Gray's health.
Yes.
To Liam's health. May it be slow and painful. Also, Lock It Up Inc. says, how come these people don't do any self-reflection when they burn relationships with creators and the audience, except Nasser, who's slowly mending bridges? Well, I think if you're talking about people like Smiller, I mean, they're too full of themselves. They can never admit when they're wrong. That's one thing you got to do. You got to admit when you're wrong. I had to admit it. I was angry at Donald. I took my anger out on the wrong people. I did stuff that I shouldn't have done, said things I shouldn't have said. I made bad decisions. I fully admit that. I take responsibility for that. And that's something you'll never see from somebody like Smiller. Smiller's just too full of himself. And then he wants to say, oh, but it's a good thing to make so much less money. And that's why he complains about it every day, because it's a good thing. And that's all he practically ever does.
It's okay. He invested all of his funds from his last book in Bitcoin or some shit, he says. So there you go.
Yeah.
All right, here's the page I just finished. Let me show it. 1 second.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm going faster now. This page took 3 days, which to me is fast for this.
Oh, hold on, let me,
oh, there we go.
All right.
Nice.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm just shooting a pig right in the head.
Dude, I love it. I love that.
We have a lot of wild
great
boars
job
right
with it,
here.
too.
Actually, that come and tear up our fucking lawn and shit. So I actually empathize with this. Shooting these fucking pigs.
Well, you got to do it.
Yeah.
Well, now it's going to be awkward reading this from General Piggy, a.k.a. Bean from PA.
Okay. Hey.
This is the longest Nasser stream I've seen. I've done a couple that have been longer, but those were all like Indiegogo closeouts. Yeah, usually
It's Labor Day weekend. We're doing it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when it was happening on my channel, a lot of people were cheering and jumping for joy. Like, oh, Liam, look at how well you're doing. But it made me unhappy. I was watching people scream and yell at each other, and I knew that it was causing division and fights. And that was literally the opposite of what I was trying to do. And that's why I shut it down. And I shut it down, and this shit has still followed me. And when people ran out of things to be upset with me over that I had done, the narrative just flipped to be a series of things.
No, Liam, you called me a pedophile fucking 2 days ago, you piece of fucking shit. There's no narrative. There's none of that. There's nobody like having to construct something. You fucking did this 2 days ago. Jesus Christ.
Right. He brings this all on himself. Like, he goes around saying these disgusting lies about people, and he's like, oh, I don't know why they hate me. I don't know what people...
I don't ever know.
Dude, he just goes around calling people pedos all the time. I suspect he's projecting just from what we've seen.
That's a kind of a war campaign thing to do too. They did that all the time.
All right, let me continue this.
You know, people used loose tangential connections to me to try and, you know, spread rumors or accusations about me, and they doctored images, they doctored conversations, they carried on like lunatics, you know. And I just thought, like, wow.
Well, they did that because you reacted to it, and it was funny when they did it. Like, you made them laugh, you gave them a response, a reaction. You lost your shit, and people like that on the internet. That's the way the internet is. People are just looking for a reaction. If you don't react to it, then, you know, it goes on for a little bit, but it slows down, and people don't enjoy it as much. Probably would have stopped. You know.
Well, now he mentions doctored screenshots or whatever. He's the one that spread around these doctored screenshots of me talking to some anonymous person saying, "I don't care that you're 13." Like, it was so creepy.
Yeah, those were 100% fake. Yeah,
100% fake. And he was spreading those around. Now he's crying, "People are sharing doctored DMs of me." Never seen a doctored DM of Liam. I've seen real DMs, and they're grotesque. The stuff he said to Nerd Wonder. And Dark Lord Fuds is looking forward to getting my Frog Book EVS. Keep up the great work.
Thanks. I'm working on it, pal. I really am working hard.
What a huge waste of my time in my life. You know, like, I've had such a roller coaster of a life, and I've got the ability to go through my emotions quickly so that I never get held back for long. You know what I mean?
We definitely noticed that. That's called sociopath.
And still, I sat there and I dwelled on things, you know, and I thought, like, how do I fix this? What do I do? How do I put it back together? You know, like, people are counting on me, and I beat myself up over that.
Who does he think
nobody is counting on you except for your wife?
Maybe Manga Chan.
No, she. Well, I don't know. Maybe she could go get work.
No, there's no artist depending on Liam. They could all find work elsewhere. Like,
yeah, sure.
Thank God Odie's going off and doing his own book.
Thank God, Odie.
Oh my goodness.
The shipping thing, I'm glad I got it done, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like I've said, this isn't a bit. This isn't an act. Like, I had a dedicated period that was 1 hour before I went to sleep every night where I would lay there, and all I would do was try to think of ways to beat distribution, because I knew that we weren't going to get anything through Diamond, you know, and I knew that people were losing tens of thousands of dollars on shipping, and I thought that, you know,
you could just partner with a distribution group in the US, have the book shipped to them, and then charge people like $5 in the US for the shipping there, Liam. Just letting you know. It's not that hard.
Doesn't Malin have a fulfillment company he does? Doesn't he?
Does.
You could have asked Malin. I'm
he
sure
charges way less than Liam. I can tell you that.
Right.
Yeah. Oh well.
Big thing. And so when I did, I was so proud of myself. I was so happy. But that was still an hour of my life every single night for at least a year. That adds up. That's like more than a day. Why? That's a lot, you know.
Nobody knows.
A lot of time that, like,
nobody knows.
Just been getting extra sleep or spending time.
Right. Nobody knows who he's talking to. Like, he's looking off into space. Like, it, you know, at least
Here,
like,
can I do it? Like, is that it? Is that the look?
Yes, that's the look. It's like if you're reading the chat. I mean, you look like this. Like, or oops, accidentally. I meant to.
I'm talking
it's
just like
you look
this.
like
I'm
this. Like,
Liam
you
Gray.
could tell where I'm looking. Like, I'm looking at the chat. Like, you could tell that. But then he's like, "Well, guys, I don't know. Everyone's depending on me." It's weird.
Everyone's depending on me. The children I'm making exercise videos about right now. You know, while I'm soliciting news of Ethan Van Sciver, I'm talking to the children at the post office.
All right, here, let me continue this.
With my family or just talking to my missus while we, it was just really silly, a really silly use of my time. And that's it. So like, yeah, again, bear with me, guys. I wish this didn't take so long. Look, it's still updating.
Oof, everyone's saying I got
I've got to go through
fat.
800.
I know.
I might just, there's got to be a way that I can
drop the pounds, Nasser.
All of these at once.
I know,
like,
I gotta
there has
work
to be
out.
a way that you can update your whole channel without needing to deactivate your channel.
God, I'm supposed to play tennis again tomorrow, and as
There's
the
gotta
amount
be a
I'm
way.
drinking, just dealing with this, it's gonna be a rough day.
I've got to be able to do more than 30 videos at a time. 1 minute rows. 50. There we go. I'm gonna bring it up to 50 at a time. That'll save time. And yeah, like I'm not interested in monetizing these people or this stuff, guys. Like,
why not?
I really am just. It's time to move on. It's time to start new. And this isn't a bad.
I really appreciate that this chat he's got up is like obscuring part of his face.
Or like a sad thing even, like this is an incredible opportunity to just be free and happy. My friend said to me, he said, like, if you're so happy, why are you talking about this miserable stuff? I said, online makes me miserable. He said, why do you do it? I was talking to him on the phone. He said, why do you do it if it makes you so unhappy? And I was like, I feel like I got a responsibility, like people are counting on me, and I was beating myself
That's
up.
another. Every time he's like, I got a responsibility. People are counting on me. You guys gotta take another shot.
Jeez.
And he's like, Liam, you're going to be a dad. Do you have time for this shit anymore? And I was just like, no, I don't. Not really. Not really.
Finatra says we need a shithead on the panel. I know Testify wanted to apologize.
I'm not bringing him back.
Let him back?
I'm not. I didn't want to have him on in the first place.
I don't know. We might need the shithead on the panel.
No, I don't like that guy. He's no better than Liam Gray because he was calling Soy Rage a child predator. It's just disgusting, and it's not true at all. And I just don't like that guy. I didn't want to have him on in the first place.
Well, Soy Rage isn't a real person. He's a character played by somebody else. So,
Okay, but he was saying it about Stu, about the guy. No, he was saying it about Stu, the guy behind Soy Rage.
All right, well, that's not cool.
That's not cool, but maybe he'll apologize.
No, I just don't want him on here. Then he came on. He's spurging about Vicky. He's yelling about her in the chat. It's just I don't want him here. I don't like him. I don't want him here.
We do kind of need a shithead. We're not shitheady enough here.
I don't.
Okay, but I'm just not adding him back.
We'll be shit faced a little later. I mean,
I'm getting there.
Let's just continue.
Need to catch up.
I want my daughter to think that this is a valuable use of her time. I don't want her to get caught up in like a big internet movement and have her name dragged through the mud. I don't want her to like get involved in the culture war or anything. I want her to be a happy little girl and have a good life. And I
love the culture war. I love it.
It's the best.
It's so fun, man. I recommend it. I'm sad that my son is not involved in the culture war. He just isn't interested. But boy, I do like it.
Mine is definitely interested. But a little too young. I'm trying to keep him off the internet for a little bit.
Yeah.
So keep him having fun for a while on their little Pokemon shit.
Isn't he like 2 years old?
Mine's 12, the oldest.
I didn't realize you had a kid that was 12. I thought your kid was like 2 or 3.
No, he's getting there. So he's starting to watch my channel, which is kind of scary.
Oh, I hate that. I hate when families I was watching your live
I
stream.
know, right? Oh God.
Oh my goodness!
Please don't ever watch my live stream again. Yeah,
dude. I don't know. I don't know how my dad found my channel, but it was like a year and a half ago, maybe. It's just one day suddenly, I heard him listening to one of the Nasser Peace theaters.
Yeah.
And he's like, I didn't know you were on YouTube. I was like, oh my goodness, and that's what you're listening to. I was cringing so hard.
Actually, 2017, Ethan, my kid went on Comicsgate Live for a little. I keep him completely off the internet now, but I actually let him come on and sit next to me, and he talked to you. He was super impressed by you. I'm like, this is a comic artist from DC and all that. He was thrilled. This is 4 years ago. Yeah.
Awesome.
And you were super nice to him. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah. All right.
What is this
done with the game moment. Let's go back to this.
People that frankly are invested in my ruination. It's like, what am I doing? Like, fuck them. The internet's a big place. Like, I'm sure they're all still going to be talking about me and all this other stuff, but I'm making it a rule.
Because
that
you
I'm
talk
just
about us. Okay.
clean slate, all gone. And after this is done, I'm not going to talk about it. Or
Like
people
Little
again.
Orphan Annie
And
went
no amount
transgender.
of trying to
trans man. You know, that's what he looks
drag
like.
me back into it's going to work anymore. It just won't. Like, this is it.
I hope he never takes this chat off the screen. I just love that it's obscuring.
Just like his little nose and mustache right there.
I
Does
tried
he go
to
off?
draw him. I couldn't do it. I tried to do a caricature of him, and I couldn't get it right.
There was a great one I saw the other day. Let me see if I can find it. I was going to make plushies of Liam.
Yeah.
And call him little angry Liam, little plushies. Let me see if I can find it. Keep going, Nasser. It's going to take a sec for me to find this.
Done. And it feels good. It feels good to finally just be over it. Like I said, I forgive you guys.
We're
Good luck on
forgiven
your journey, you know.
by Australian Jesus. Oh, here we are. I got
genuinely
it.
wish
Nasser,
people
hold on a
noticed
sec.
by the comments. It can still.
Let's pull this up.
All
This
right.
is amazing. So would you guys in the chat buy a plushie that looks like this?
Maybe. I don't know.
Let me know in the chat if you'd buy this. I'll make them. You know, let's do it.
I think you should make
Lil
it.
Liam.
You've got to make a little mini comic to go with it. Sell that plus a mini comic, like a 20-page like children's book, like something like that. Like it would just be like one little illustration and like a sentence or two, you know, on each page. 20 pages. That'd be good. I'd back that.
Oh man.
It'll happen. We'll sell comics. I know it would have. And it would have been funny. It would have been funny. But you know, everyone said I was retarded, and I was like, yeah, well, that's kind of the joke, you know. Like, but so it's not on. Not on. You know, I don't think given the see something like that would have worked great, and would have been something I even would have still considered if I had a huge number of places where I could actually, you know, do guest spots. Whereas like. So that people would see, like, wait, is this guy really?
Is this the stream where he talks about his Hitler mustache, or was that the last one? I
don't
can't
know.
remember. Because he was talking about like, I don't know what happened, guys. I just, you know, I put on a Hitler mustache and I just went on. I gave the Roman salute, and for some reason, people were telling me that Jewish people might be offended. I'm like, why?
Oh,
It
no,
was unbelievable. I'm like,
he
wow.
took that chat down too. Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
I see there's another long one here in his chat. I hope he pulls that one up next and keeps it there.
This
good.
Screaming scripture, replacing the word Christ with Joe Shooter. Is this what? Yeah, like
what are you
is what's
laughing
going
at?
on?
I don't get it.
No clue. It's like
Look
you
how
got this
happy he is.
person aware.
Look at how happy he is. I wish I could have that amount of joy in my
Ugh,
life.
I hate that face. Like I just want to punch it.
Look at his tongue back there. It's like
it's
fucking
so
awful.
punchable. Tell me you've never seen a face more punchable than like this. If I could punch one face in the history of faces, it's this face.
Really?
Yeah, either
Not
that
Hitler.
or
I mean,
maybe Mark David Chapman. I mean,
Mark David Chapman, Lee Harvey Oswald.
Probably Mark David Chapman.
Hillary Clinton.
No, I think I'd rather
They're-
punch
yeah.
Liam or Mark David Chapman. Either of them. But let's continue this.
That would have been a show. It would have been a show, you know. And we love the show here, right? We love the show. We're here to light the lights. We're here to play the music, you know. So but no, just as it is, you guys would probably get a blast out of it. But like, it just wouldn't give me the exposure or the sales for it to be worth my time. And you know, it would be a huge physical endurance feat. Like 3 days of being tied to a cross is hardcore. I could do it, but not if it's going to get me like 5 sales. You know, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just not worth it. You know, and that's all that'd happen if it was just a few people. But
God damn.
Fresh beginnings. Amen. Amen. That's right, dude.
I think people in this chat are trolling him when they're like, "Fresh beginnings, brother."
Yeah, totally they are.
1 second. Oh, I bounced down. Hold on. we'll always have Condom Man. That's right. Oh man, I miss Condom Man. That was a good stream. That's funny. So much stuff is lost. So much of this is gone. It's a pity, really, but it's for the best. It's for the best. So,
Oh, my kids are making noise.
So
God damn it.
Yes, I understand. I'm sure. Goodbye. Yes, confirmed. Okay. So, I unsub from everybody apart from Liam, Oz, and Risey. And Risey's on very thin ice, though. Still sub to RG and Ricado. Yep. Yeah, still sub to Ricado. Did a massive sub poach a while back. Mm-hmm. What are you crying for, dude? It's all good. We're all good. I'm not like going anywhere, man. I'm still going to be here. Yeah, check out Back Wonder Island if you can. If you,
don't leave us.
It's going to be a fun action shonen series.
And instead of Wonder Island, make sure you all back Deus Vult. John posted the link right there in the chat. You guys should all go check it out. I believe it's his best book. It's a really fun book. If you guys like Conan, or if you guys just like fun comics how they used to be, this is the book for you.
Yeah, if you love John Buscema, if you love Steve Ditko, this is the book. That's what we're doing. We're bringing it back, old school. I love it.
Fun fantasy series, pure imagination, pure escapism. No politics, no browbeating, just good things. Are you leaving YouTube and Twitter? No, man, no.
That's my friend right there, Determined Sheepy.
Oh yeah, Determined Sheepy is a friend of the channel too.
That's a good friend. Yeah, there you
Determined
are.
Sheepy. He sent me a bunch of books, and he sent me a movie the other day called V. Just so you know, Determined Sheepy. I did watch.
Oh,
V
I know
and
V.
liked it.
Hey, Determined Sheepy, you crushed it in Liam's chat this morning. Good work. That was hilarious. Hilarious.
Fraud 79 says this thing is just halfway through. Oh, kill me. Oh my goodness. We got another 40 minutes of this thing.
Oh man, I'm gonna get so drunk.
Moving on. That's all. Like I said, and I've said this a while ago. I don't know if you missed it or not, Determined Sheepy, but I would have left a long time ago. I probably would have just left my channel up or made everything public though at that time. But now I'm just I don't know. How do I put this? Like, I'm currently meeting contractual obligations, and then I'm probably going to be leaving the internet. Well, not probably. I am. Once my contracts are,
he's leaving the internet.
He's
doing it.
I've already produced. The problem is,
finally,
I produced a whole bunch of books. So you guys, while other people have been sitting on their fingers, screaming at each other, and beating themselves in the head with.
What's he talking about? He produces books. He put out one book and it was backwards. He sounds like this is like a Smiller talking point. Like, you guys have been doing nothing. I've been putting out books. This is exactly Smiller.
Internet, outrage. I've been doing all of that and also producing a huge number of books. So I've got like a whole bunch of unreleased stuff, some that I've done, some that other people have done working for me. And I have artists constantly coming to me asking to work with me. And a lot of them are really talented. And I've got some really talented guys lined up on some really exciting projects that I've signed contracts for. Probably.
Joe Frago says, Ethan, you are a saint for being here.
Why? I'm just here to make fun of Liam.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for too.
Velocity Affairs says, WTF are these contracts
He
about?
keeps going off on these contracts. It's just like, what the fuck? Is this like...
No, yeah, I think he said something like, "Oh, because I've got other books that are going to come out, and I need to be around to put them out, and I'm under contract." Also, Doodle Pimp says, "Wait, is he on 1.5 speed? Barely can tell. I think we're at 1.25. Should we put it up to 1.5? I don't know if that might be too fast. Let's try it out.
1.5 too fast, because when he says something interesting, it screws things up.
All right, well, okay, let me put it down to just 1.25 then.
Nearly 8 months ago, and I said, well, when things are ready, we'll move forward with this and that. And they've been toiling away in the background doing their own stuff, and it's like getting ready for this. And so I owe it to them to at least give them a shot with what I've got, here. And I think that what I've got is a lot better than what a lot of other people in the indies have. And I know that sounds pretentious, but I put a lot of work.
Well, it sounds delusional.
And I've seen the quality of my competition.
You don't have to stop the video every time I.
Yeah, we're good.
Well.
That's fine.
No, I just want to make sure that you guys got it all in.
And it's not always so great.
I'm drunk, Nasser. I don't even care.
I would probably put myself in, I don't know. No, I won't give them that to talk about. So, but I'm good at what I do, and I know it.
Not really.
So, My artists are good at what they do, and I know it. I don't let them
He's
do stuff.
he's
unless
good
they're
at
really
writing
good. But
naked men.
But once that's done,
I guess.
Boy Island, no, yeah,
Boy
Naked
Island.
Men. Oh, you mean
how
from?
many,
Yeah.
How many naked men do you think are going to be on Boy Island?
17.
I gotta imagine
17.
there are going to be quite a few because it's Boy Island.
There you go. What an adventure.
Boyhood adventure.
done. I'm done with YouTube and everything, man. It's just I can make more money through just traditional publishing. With traditional publishing being circling
No,
the
you
gutter right
can't.
now, then
No, you can't really. And then he says that like he's got some like connections with them, like, oh, I could just pull some strings and any publisher will publish my books. Like, first of all, no. John, I think you just did in a video recently, or maybe it was a stream. You went over this article where
it's hilarious.
Not to bore
This guy
everybody,
was
but-
like, he was like, I was sucking the cock of all the New York publishers for years, and I did everything they wanted, and I finally got my advance, and it was like $5,000. That was it.
Right.
He's like, I worked for 2-3 years for this book for like $5,000. That's what traditional
when
publishing
they publish the
gives
book,
you.
then it's going to take an. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, it lagged there. I
That's
didn't mean to talk over you.
Oh, no worries.
But yeah,
I don't care.
You write that book for a year, they give you $5,000. It takes them another year and a half to put it out, and then they make all the money.
And then you're fucked, and that's it. And that's why there's Comicsgate.
what I can doing crowdfunding. All I want is the line of contact with my customers. That's why I kind of want to sort of try and convert everyone from my subscribers here into Patreon before I close down, because I'd like to keep my Patreon going, because I use that, because I funnel that money into, my artists as just bonus money so that they,
while he's talking about
how much is his Patreon? Does anybody know?
I'm gonna look that up right now. I'll let you know in just a sec. Hold on.
Thank you.
By the way, I have my own Patreon. If anybody wants to support it, I'm going to get the link copied and I'll put it here in the chat. There you go. If anyone wants to back my own Patreon. Here we go.
Where are we on his Patreon? Conquest Patreon. Here we go.
Share your screen.
The Conquest comic. Oh, you want me to share this?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Yeah, sure. Let's take a look at it.
All right. Let's take a look at the Conquest Comics Patreon real quick. Let's see what we can back and get from this beautiful publisher, Mr. Liam Gray. Mr. Liam Gray.
Here
we got there we go. Conquest Comics are creating comic books, manga, and collectibles. Select a membership level. You got the $3 per month. You can support Conquest Comics, get access to the Conquest community. You can then get exclusive access to streams, productions, blah, blah, blah. He has 5 patrons at $34 a month. That's what he's getting from this Conquest. Good work, Mr. Liam Gray. I'm sure that's helping the baby in Australia and all the children.
You could just ask those 5 patrons individually. They're just 5 of them. It's not even $35.
No.
How is that helping? That's helping your artist about as much as you've helped Comicsgate, Liam.
Right.
It's about. I mean, it really is
0.
equal. Yeah, it doesn't help them.
I think I only have 5 patrons too. So if we could get me some more patrons, then I will put all the money towards paying an artist.
There you go.
I think I even get less than Liam does. I think I get like $15, something like that.
Yeah, but you deserve it twice as much.
Yes. Lassie says Nasser has even fewer patrons than JDA.
There you go.
Alrighty then. Sauce says we need to get Nasser's Patreon number up. Yes, we do. So let me put it one more time here in the chat. It's also in the description if you guys want to support it. There we go. Let's get back to. Oh wait, I gotta put my screen back up. There we go.
Don't struggle and starve. And if I had like 100 patrons over there, then that's pretty solid stuff for a couple of bucks a month. That's,
right. It says he's got like 100
great,
dedicated fans. Why aren't they all backing his
but
Patreon?
Then I can stay in contact with them even if I shut stuff down, or I can do like private streams where it's just me talking to like the fan club, the guys that are like my investors. That's sort of the plan at the moment. Nothing's set in stone, but I know that there are people that are like.
Also, just to answer this, because some people are asking what they get from my Patreon, you guys get a couple things. You guys will see art first, like the Creepsters art, all the designs. I had showed them off there first, then the newsletter, then Twitter. That's kind of the order I go in. And sometimes I'll put scripts up there. I'll put short stories up there. I've put whole novels up there before, I believe. So, you guys will get scripts, books. You'll see art. So you guys get to see all that stuff first. So check that out.
Addicted to YouTube, that they need it. I'm really not one of them. I'm uncomfortable doing this. I always have been. I'm an introvert that forces himself to be an extrovert. I put on a big act in a big show, and I act manic and I act wild and weird, or I say bizarre things so that people will talk about me. And it just gets to the point where it's just like,
just an act.
Yeah, and then I don't like it. Then I complain about it. I don't want people to talk about me. It makes me angry. I act like a complete asshole, and then I get very upset at everyone who points out that I'm acting like a complete asshole, because don't they know it's just a character that I'm playing?
It's just an act.
And then I call them pedophiles, but that's an act too.
That's an act.
It's a character I'm playing. And then this
it's like Alex Jones, basically.
Then I report people's YouTube accounts for copyright infringement, and I get their channels pulled down so they can't make a living. Because if I can't make a living, why should they? And that's just an act too. That's just a character that I'm playing. I can't guarantee you guys that I won't continue to entertain you by playing a character.
Right. That's his dumb
excuse. Every
excuse.
now and then.
That's his dumb excuse. I know, it's just the act. Yeah, it sure was the act when I was a day and a half, me and Vic King, into our campaign, into Asylum. A day and a half. We had all this momentum going, and he strikes my channel, and I couldn't stream, and I'd have to do videos and stuff, which, I mean, there's no problem with that, but it doesn't get as much traction as the Afterlife with Nasser streams. That's what everyone tunes in for. And he really took the momentum out of that campaign. And he struck me. He struck Smiller. I mean, Smiller's stupid, but I mean, he doesn't deserve his channel struck.
I've been there. I've had war campaigns strike me in the middle of campaigns, get me suspended in the middle of campaigns. Same shit. Liam's all tied up in that shit. It's annoying.
And he did the same thing to Soy Rage on the channel. Soy Rage was promoting his socks from.
Yes.
Let
me continue this.
I'm joking and when I'm being serious. And my comedy only sort of works if you come in thinking, oh, Liam's a nice guy. He actually
nobody thinks you're a nice guy,
and not thinking, oh, Liam's a raving lunatic.
Vinny does
right now.
Like why would anyone think this guy's a nice guy? He's like, oh, it only works if you come in here thinking I'm a nice guy. No one on earth is gonna come into these streams thinking you're a nice guy. We all know you're an idiot. We're here to laugh at you.
I'm glad my head isn't as round as his. My head's pretty round, but I feel like
I got a little bit of that too, but yeah, it's not like Balabas.
Yeah, it's not like that. It's not. I don't have rosacea on one of my cheeks.
Yeah.
I feel pretty handsome right now.
Yeah.
It's not just the vodka speaking either. It's the idiot that we're watching on the screen.
09 A Team says if folks knew EVS was here, there would be 4 or 5 times as many in chat. All right, then everybody.
Well, I'm leaving pretty soon. It's like 11 p.m. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I think we're gonna end it pretty soon. But, anyways, 122 people watching. Well, then everybody share it out and let people know Ethan's on the stream.
Let everybody know.
Yeah, hit that thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't subbed yet. I'm like 25 subs away from 2,000. Make sure you guys send super chats, and we'll EFAP a few more minutes of this thing.
Consensus is that I'm a raving lunatic. So it's kind of like
I wonder why
the comedy doesn't work, and it makes for bad YouTube. So what's the point in doing it if it's not fun?
Also, I don't know if you guys heard that noise. There's the train at the end of my block.
He lives by a fucking train track.
No, I do. That's.
Oh, that's you.
I think that's me. Yeah.
Is that you? No, Liam did that on his stream too.
Oh, is it like? Oh, I thought that was me because there's a train at the end of my block. Yeah.
Liam goes off on his train track, so his trailer is set up in a train track.
No, I just heard it again. Yeah, that's me.
I have it on high authority from Liam. He has money and he's good at sex. People who live in trailers by train tracks don't have money and are good at sex, like as a rule. I always thought, but maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe he's a boxcar hobo.
Maybe.
All right. Let's continue this.
I mean, it's
Look at that face.
I'd make a lot more money right now delivering pizzas or doing
doing
minimum wage than what I'm making on YouTube.
Oh my god,
a lot more. So
I wouldn't. I could not make as much money as I make on YouTube delivering pizzas. I couldn't.
Oh my god,
I couldn't do it. I do very well on YouTube. I do very well doing comics. So delivering a pizza for me is not a good option. And that should be a sign to you. I want you to understand that if delivering pizzas would be a better career move for you than doing comics, you're probably not meant to be doing comics.
Oof.
That might be hard to hear. But
rough.
Yeah, but it's probably true. Probably true.
Imagine
Not you,
ordering a
Nasser. You're a
pizza.
young man. This guy is got kids coming. You know, he's I don't know how old. How old is Liam?
He must be
40?
like 38, 40, around there.
Gotta be.
Yeah. It's
my age.
It's enough.
Sad.
Like when I was Nasser's age, I was making $30,000-$40,000 a year doing comics. Probably like Nasser is. You know, young man. Trying to find my way. But yeah, delivering pizzas at age 40, that's going to do more for you than your most time-consuming effort. Deliver pizzas. Fuck it.
You also don't have a Boeing shelf in a toy room at 40 so much.
Yeah,
So-
my toys are mostly my own toys, like Cyberfrog
Yeah.
toys. But I do have
You make-
some. My wife gave me those 2 Mego figures that I had when I was 5 years
cool.
old. She found them for me, so that's nice. But yeah, I don't
That's
have
sweet.
Castle Grayskull or anything like that.
No.
What would your reaction be if you ordered a pizza and Liam
Nasser, you got a super chat, my friend.
I would
What would
say,
your reaction
yeah,
be?
thank you. You look like you should be bringing me a pizza.
That's the best answer. I can't even give an answer. Nothing would top that. Determined should be thank you for $5. Says keep going. Nasser, here's food money. Happy old day, Ethan. John's patron is very rewarding. Nasser's gonna have Liam competition in the novel department.
There we go.
Nasser is
Thank you,
young. He
Mr.
looks
Rashidi.
49. I'm not 49.
What are you, 23 or 24 now?
I just turned 24.
Wow.
You're
Yeah.
getting up there, though. You need to start making a living.
At some point,
Yeah,
you're
I
not going to
know.
be a kid anymore, Nasser. It's not going to be cute.
Yeah, I'm actually freaking out because around when I turned 23, that's right around when people stopped calling me kid, and
we still call you kid.
I know, but I used to get it like, from everybody, and now people are like, "You're kind of old now." I'm like, please just still call me kid. I like feeling young.
Delay adulthood as long as you can.
I know. Oh man. But yeah, I seriously do got to start making money. My job sucks, and
Yeah, get married and have babies, though. I mean, that's important.
yeah, we gotta get Creepsters to 100,000, you guys. Please. I have student loans to pay, and I want to move out of this house.
Do you want your next book to hit $100,000?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to hit 1 million, but let's baby steps. Yeah, let's continue this.
Well, you know, man, to honor you, brother Gaius, and your many hours of loyalty and good times and fun, I'll do it. I'm not going to smash this computer. This is like a $4,000 computer, but I'll get another computer and I'll
His
do my last.
computer is
one on
worth
that.
more
And the
than
last
his
thing I do will
trailer.
be just smash the fuck out of my computer. I'll give you guys a.
He's
a big laugh
fucking
as a
with
big
you,
send-off.
Liam.
I'll
He
be like,
wants to make a fool out of you.
Yeah. Gosh.
It'd
You
be
don't need
great
to
if
pause
you
it.
just smashed your face with a hammer, Liam. If you just took a on your way
I'd
out,
watch-
just smash.
I
your
would watch
face.
that stream. I would watch it. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, guys, is this a good note to end on, or did you guys want to keep going?
Go.
You can keep going if you want. I might go. I might go to bed.
No, I want to go to sleep too.
Gosh, you fucking East Coasters. All right.
That's
Sorry.
stuff to do in the morning.
It's 8 o'clock. I'm bored.
John,
You know?
it's 10 for me. I'm always asleep by this time. I gotta wake up at 5 in the morning to get
Wake
down
up
here
at
and
10.
write.
Wait, you go to bed at 10 and you're 23?
Yeah, I gotta wake up early so I can write.
Why aren't you going out to the clubs and meeting bitches and shit?
Oh man, just let me be 23, 24.
I know, right?
I don't know. I don't.
God,
I
do you
don't
know what I was
control
doing
it.
back then? I can't say it on stream. So, you know?
You're gonna regret it, Nasser. You're gonna marry some Lithuanian chick who's gonna shit out
Yes.
8 kids and
Yes.
gain 400 pounds. And you're gonna say, I love my wife, but I really should have fucked around in my 20s. gotten
Yes.
it out of my system. Now I'm stuck with this enormous Lithuanian woman.
Why is she gonna be Lithuanian?
I just picture you marrying something like that.
I could
don't
see
know.
that. I could see
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
You know,
Definitely true. I will start a stream and continue this. So if Nasser doesn't want to go to bed, I'll start it up. I'll carry the torch.
That sounds
So
like a good idea.
we'll start this up on my channel real quick. Here's the link.
Yeah,
Hold
put the link for your channel in the
Good night,
chat.
guys.
Good night.
Good night, Ethan. Cheers.
All right, yeah.
We'll finish. We'll finish this off. We'll finish it. Finish it.
Yeah, just so you have a
There we go.
timestamp. We're at 46 minutes. Okay,
Let's do it.
46 minutes. So open up Liam's stream and get there, John. And there's a link for John's
do it.
channel. But let me also share my screen real quick, and we'll go
I've already
over
been drinking
to,
too much to quit this. Let's go.
I gotta do my shilling, John. So yeah,
Do your shilling.
I'm 2 sales away from hitting 200 for the year on Amazon and Kindle. It's my best year on Amazon.
Will you be quiet for a second, please?
Yeah.
People in the chat, you got a lot of people here. Will you please buy Nasser's book? I love the whole concept of 100 Days Till Halloween. I think it's hilarious. I think it's great. And I think it's good horror. I think Nasser's been working hard at this for years. I've been making fun of this title, but it's out of love. Actually, Nasser, it is actually a good title.
Thank you.
It is actually a good horror title for real. I'm saying this now. I will only admit this while I'm drunk, guys, but it's a good title for real. So please back Nasser's books right now. Go grab them on Amazon. Help my brother out. Support Comicsgate. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Thank you very much, John. And everybody give John a sub. He's going to be continuing the Liam
We're going to do it.
I'm going to end this right here, and I'll probably watch it for like 2 minutes as I go to sleep. But still
You're
got
going to come on real quick because you got to continue this.
I can't come on. I got to go to
just
sleep.
for a couple minutes. Just for a couple minutes.
Okay. I'll come on for 2 minutes. Set it up right now. But yeah, we still got 100 people in here, guys. Head over to John's channel. Back John's book. Also, make sure you guys sub to me too if you haven't yet, because I'm super close to 2,000. And probably says, has JDA actually read Nasser's books? He's read some of them.
Yes, I have. I back all of Nasser's comic books, and yes, I've actually read Nasser's novels also. So there we go.
Thank you, dude. All right, everybody, have a good night. Peace. See you soon, Soybean.